people, don't hide and show your butt. Don't hide and show your butt. Come here. What are you doing? Hi. Don't hit the keyboard. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? What are you doing? There's no room up there. Come over here. Come over here. Come in. Come here. Come here. You little wackadoo. Oh, Jesus. What'd you do? What did you do? Go in your little bed. Go in your little bed. All right. Hello, everybody. Everybody, first off, why is there a giant white thing? I was trying to figure out the reason I took so long to get on. Where am I even on? Am I on? Yes, I'm on. Hello, hello, hello. Why is everybody else seeing this on my screen? I'm seeing, I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm seeing. I was trying to figure out why this is what I'm seeing. Like, this is my, see over here where I'm cursoring? Why does this have this? Why is there no image there? Some places I get the image, and some places I do not get the image. I don't understand why it is. I'm like, how long has it been like that? Did you guys, like it's, oh, well, I'm there now. So it doesn't matter. I'm there now. But I, like, for the longest time, had that white image. I posted this like 5 hours ago, and I'm like, got everything done early. Let me react to some videos. Let me put on my Gilmore robe to honor Vox Machina. And then I look and I'm like, oh, great. It's a big, giant white blob. So I wish that didn't happen on the very first live stream of Campaign 1. But if you see underneath, I was doing reactions and I just started doing Schitt's Creek again. I still am not 100%. I don't remember all the names. So Bob's Garage, I'm assuming it's one of the main guys. I've only watched one episode. I did not get names yet. I wore the shirt and I have no idea what it's about. But that being said, look, it's there again. Why is it now I see it, now it's white again. Look, it just went white again. Why is it going, oh, it's only when I put the cursor over it. Why is it white? I don't like that because people won't know what we're doing. Looks like he didn't see it. At least you turned on the stream this time. It's going to be a while before you get to meet Gilmore. Vero said in Discord, but when I checked, it was like 30 minutes ago. It was there. Schitt's Creek, how appropriate considering they were originally called the Shits. I saw somebody saying the Shits. Like, literally, I saw people in the comments saying the Shits. And I was like, did they see my shirt? I'm not on. No thumbnail. Yeah, like what? The only thing I could think is, and I'm afraid, is there a way I could edit? I'm so confickled. Because I swore that I'm like wondering if there's a way I could edit while I'm in, oh wait, right here, edit. The only thing I could think is that, like, here's the thumbnail. Options, change. That is the thumbnail. The thumbnail is there. I'm so confused. Save. Like, I did the thumbnail and it's there. Like, I did, I don't know. But I don't like that it's like a big bunch of nothing. Now this won't even, why is this not reloading now? Why is everything hate me? Is it there now? Wait. Does everybody see it now? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? It's there, right? Am I crazy? What the heck? Why is it there now? I literally just redid what I had already done. I just clicked. I'm so confused. I haven't even drank or smoked or had an edible, and I'm more confused than when I have all of the above. I see it now. I don't understand. I don't understand why it wasn't there. Whatever. It's there now. I just don't like that people didn't See it. Carl Davis, what is up? I'll say hi to everybody in a minute. I'm thinking like I wanted everything to be nice for the first episode. Now we're just going to cancel. We're going to cancel. I'm going to go in my room and cry for 3 hours all about it, and then we'll reconvene tomorrow. Is everyone okay with that? Everyone okay with canceling tonight and me crying for 3 hours? I'll cry on live stream for 3 hours, we just won't do this. But obviously I'm joking. That's insanity. Where did Coco go? All right. First off, first things first. I have this giant water glass. Well, let me take this window down. Let's set up. Jay's got a lot of energy. I had to do a ton of stuff today, so I had double ashwagandha. And I am flying high. We're going to have some beverages. Campaign 1. I almost typed in Campaign 2 just because. Campaign 1 enhanced. Everybody, in case you didn't know, it's enhanced for critters. We're watching on enhanced for critters. Episode 1, here it is. As you can see, I used their thumbnail. So not only am I using their footage, I'm using their thumbnail. I also, just so everybody knows, I also went and watched the original. I rewatched the original up to where we are because I wanted to see the difference. And this is much better. It is noticeably better. But I gotta say, the original wasn't that bad. I in my head thought the original would be so much worse, and it wasn't bad. Definitely better. I'm much more approving of this. There was moments in the original that got like really staticky and the volume was cracking and stuff. This is definitely far superior. But I wasn't like, I put it this way, if this didn't exist, I wouldn't be too upset if we had to watch the other one. But this is way better. Not complaining at all. Just saying, I wouldn't have minded. And I apparently went 1 second over. Vero just gave me, it's 1:32:43. I am oh no, I'm not. 1:32:43. I'm not there. 1:32. All right, we're going to get it set. Let me volume lower because I will blow your ears out. Those of you who watch the YouTube and the Patreon video, I am an idiot. I watched the YouTube and the Patreon video back on like Sunday or Monday. And then I literally had it posted on YouTube and never clicked on private. I had it marked as private. So I watched it like a week ago. Like literally the day, I might even watched it Saturday. I think right after our live stream the following morning, I watched the Patreon hour and the YouTube video for episode 1, what we saw before what we're about to watch. And like I said, I posted the Patreon video, I posted the YouTube video shortly after, and I never marked it off private. So I unprivated it today. So you guys had like 5 hours to catch up, basically. But it is over there. My question to you all, is the volume too loud? Because I rewatched it when I was throwing it up today, and the volume seemed a little loud, but it was like around the same volume as my voice. And I don't know if that's good or bad. So you guys let me know so I know how to adjust it for this coming week's episode on YouTube. I mean, Patreon, I use the same volume, so it would apply to Patreon and YouTube. But you let me know how the volume was on the YouTube or Patreon video. If I should raise it, if I should lower it, if it was perfect. Oh, it was a typo. 1:23:43. I was going to say, why was mine on 1:23? All right, all good. It concerned me because I'm like, it's always like off by a second or two or right on the money. I'm like, why was I off by 10 minutes? Did I do something wrong?
Grabs your wrist. His head slowly turns
So let me go to 43.
Bonus action to disengage.
Oh, no.
Disengage as rogue.
Oh, he's going to attempt to grapple you.
All right, he's going to attempt to grapple you. He's going to attempt to grapple us, everybody. That's where we're at. 1:23:43. Everybody sync up. We'll get the clock going. And then I will say hello to everybody. Also, while I'm setting up the clock, little information. I am going, I've said this before, but this time I'm actually going to do it. I don't know if I have actually said it the way I'm about to say it, but every year, you guys know me, I go through some radical, like, formation, I guess you'd call it, where I start running, lifting weights, and dieting hardcore to get ready for summer. I have hit that point of the year. Oh, also, before I forget, apparently YouTube told me this week is my 6-year anniversary on YouTube. So yay to 6 years on YouTube. Believe it or not, this is the 6th year this week. I don't know what day exactly, but this week made 6 years on YouTube. So that's awesome. Almost at 30,000 subscribers. But I'm going to do my yearly transformation. And that being said, I am going to record it every day for the next like week or so. If people are digging it, I'm going to do like a live stream and like a video showing day by day progression, because I'm going to do like insane fasting and running and lifting. And I'm going to do like a day by day thing. Instead of being like 30 days ago and then 30 days later, I'm going to do day by day and do like a pre-summer transformation. So if any of you are interested in that or whatever, I'm going to go on, tell everybody what I'm doing. It's not going to be like long. It's just going to be like 5-10 minute videos, possibly a live stream where I show before, like I'm just going to show every day as I progress. Because last year I did this and I didn't film it. And I did I went from like 220 pounds to like 155 and was like in the greatest shape I've ever been in my life. And I was like, I wish I actually took like videos along the way to show my progression. I just went from like 0 to 100 and like that was it. So if anybody's interested in jumping on, all feel welcome to do so. I just figured I'd tell you guys because I'm also, for that entire month and a half, 2 months, I'm not going to drink. So this is going to be the last live stream we drink together for like at least a couple weeks, maybe a couple months. I said St. Patrick's Day, by St. Patrick's Day, if I haven't already, I'm going to start drinking. The only day I'm allowed to cheat is Super Bowl Sunday, which is not this Sunday, but next Sunday. I'm allowed to cheat on Super Bowl Sunday because there's no way I'm not drinking on Super Bowl Sunday. But that's the only day I'm allowed to drink from now until St. Patrick's Day is Super Bowl Sunday. So I just wanted to get all of that out before I forgot. So I'm going to start, what I'm telling you guys is going to start on either Sunday or Monday. So today and tomorrow, I'm going to go nuts. I'm going to eat and drink whatever I want. I'm going to get it all out of my system. And then by Sunday or Monday, I will start. And you'll know when I do, because I will make a video saying so. But like I said, being as last time I did this, I didn't expect to get the results I did because I didn't expect to push myself as hard as I did. But then when I saw at 41, 42 years old, I could still do it, I had no faith in myself, basically. I thought, I'm in my 40s now. I ain't going to be able to do what I used to do when I'm younger. And then I pushed through, and I actually, I'm not kidding. I would venture to say I was in the best shape of my life, or close to it. But that being said, now that I know I could do it, I want to like, record it and take those kind of steps. We're still going to do everything else we normally do. It's just going to be a little bonus thing that I do for myself mostly, but you guys could all be a part of it and join me and diet as well and exercise, and we'll all compare results. You don't have to. You could just drink and eat your faces off and watch me metamorphosize. But if you want, you could join me in this giant life transformation. And then by the time summer's over, I gain 50 pounds and become a useless sack of shit again. No, not that really, but you know what I mean. All right. Everybody, I'm saying hi. We got Star. We got Michael and Veroji, my moderators. We have Colvin. We have Lesa Paki, my moderator as well. Welcome, Lesa Paki. I didn't see you until just now, but there you are a bunch of times. Clever name I made. We have... I saw M. Gormley there. I saw the Nerditor, Bidet, First Live, Vox Machina, Hype. Since you're doing it from another channel, are you able to put on the full stream and audio rather than just the captions? It is audio. It is, we do audio. The narrator, I like the nerdator. I thought it was the nerdrator, like narrator, but nerdrator. The nerdator. But yes, we do video, audio, and captions. We do it all. We do video, audio, and captions, my friend. You are also getting the first chug. I don't have shots. So you are getting this whole mason jar is filled with alcoholic mom's waters. Just so you guys know, I went and bought a case for old time's sake. I love these things, but they hit me pretty hard. But being as it's my last week to drink, I was blocking the mic. I had 8 of these. 3.5 of them fit in this mason jar. So this is 3.5 of these mixed in. I already drank 4 last night. That's why I only have 4.5. I had a half of one and then 3, and this is the 4th. So I drank half of them last night. But this one's going to get added when this is done. But this is 3.5 mom's waters. Ready to go. But to the nerdator, welcome to the first live stream. We always like new family members. As you can see, we get 20 or 30 strong every week. As of recently, we've been hitting over 30. But for the last 6 months to a year, I feel like we've easily been getting 20 plus. It's just like, it's getting more and more. So join our happy family. But we also have Carl Davis. I'm going to take a swig for you in a second. Holly Mac, 79. I lost track of where I was. There's M. Gormley. M. Gormley, Holly Mac, 79. I might have said everybody. That's in the chat at least. Colvin, did I say Colvin? I think I did say Colvin this time. But for some reason, I always see Colvin and then neglect him. But Colvin knows I love him. Colvin, you know I love you. I wasn't trying to make it sound like I was crying. I was actually about to choke to death while I was saying it. Cheers to our new member. If you're new and you want to say hi, we got Noah Summers, but I also know Noah Summers is a regular. So to our new friend, the Nerdator. Cheers. We're taking a mighty swig. Everybody join me. If Ninja Master is in the background in Pizza Land, do your thing. Cheers to all. I wanted to take Jeff Lundy is here. As you can see, I just took like a quarter to a third of a swig. Whew. I haven't had anything to drink yet. I just ate a mighty dinner. So I was like, I gotta eat. I hadn't eaten all day. I was like, I gotta eat because if I'm gonna drink 4.5 mom's waters, I don't want to die. What you doing, honey? What you doing? Honey, what you doing? Why are you looking over there? You want to come here? Come here. What you doing? Coco. I don't know what Coco's doing. Hold up, give me 1 second. Come here. I like to hold you. She is in no mood. She is in no mood to be held today. All right. That being said, let me stop this tomfoolery. I have so many drinks on this thing, I don't know what to do with my life right now. All right. We also have a Gatorade. We have this. And in case I run out of mom's waters, this is on deck. This is on deck, on reserve in case needed. So, let us see where we go from here. The last we saw, we were talking to, what was his name? Bulgus? I think his name is Bulgus. B-A-L-G, Bulgus. B-A-L-G-U-S, was it? Bulgus? I feel like that was his name. Some jacked dwarf? I feel like he was a jack dwarf. And he was the owner of this establishment that we're drinking at and the greatest fighter of the fighting pits that is here. Is that correct, everybody? It's Vox O'Clock. Oh, are we coming up with names for the YouTube video? Because I kind of like it. It's Vox o'clock. Vox, is that a thing? Is that a thing? Or did we just come up with this? Because that could be a thing already. Is Vox o'clock a thing? I saw Colvin just say it down here too. I said, if you guys did not watch the Patreon video or the YouTube video, I said we got to come up with a name for the YouTube video. When we did campaign 2, it was It's Mighty Nine time. Like, you know, nothing crazy, but it was Mighty Nine time. Vox o'clock is pretty snazzy. That's the bets we have. Oh, that's like on what to call it. What was the other ones? I didn't read. I think it's like clever name I made came up with that one. I think, and it was very good. Clever. Where did you state it? Was in the comments. I'm down, still drinking though. You drink your heart out, my friend. I told my sister I'm the type of person. Not to procrastinate, and, you know, we only have like an hour and a half. So we, you know, we're almost halfway to 50 likes. Everybody, if we hit 50 likes, we'll jump into episode 2. That's the deal. We got exactly an hour and a half. I'm almost positive. This ends at 54. I think we have 10 minutes left before the break, right? Yeah, 10 minutes before the break. Ends at 54. We have exactly, I think I did that on purpose. It's exactly 1 hour and 30 minutes. So if we had 50 likes, we will do the first 30 minutes of episode 2, which will give us a solid 2 hours. So, you know, we got plenty of time. Jay's got tons of energy. He's got tons of booze. But the reason I do these radical transformations is because I'm the type of person where I don't like slow results. I like immediate results. And I don't mind pushing myself to the extreme to get it. So being as I'm like that, like I'm literally going to fast, not drink, start running 3 miles a day and lifting every morning. I'm going to do all of it out of the blue. Like I haven't lifted in probably a couple weeks. I haven't run since last year. And I've been drinking like a crazy person since football. So when I do all of that, I'm going to start shredding weight like crazy. Like right now, I didn't weigh myself intentionally. Sunday or Monday when I started all, I'm going to do an official weigh-in without my shirt on and show you how fat I got. I know I'm not fat, but like how out of shape I got from last year to now, because I showed you guys how in shape I got. You can even go look. Does anybody remember what was the live stream I did with no shirt? One of the live streams I said, what do you guys want me to wear? And I think it was Clever said, be naked. And I jokingly came on the live stream with no shirt. When I did that, I was close to the best shape I was in last year. So whenever that was, if you go back and look, go check out how I look there. And then on Sunday or Monday, see what I look like now. I've easily gained 40 or 50 pounds in 1 year since then. But I do this all the time where I just go through these insane transformations before the summer. And I do it in a healthy way. I just cut out all the bullshit and I really focus on all the good shit. So if anybody remembers what episode that was, it would help because I'll literally use it to do a comparison video because it'd be easier than me downloading photos from last year if I just showed, here's me last year when I did my topless live stream. But I said no shirt, not to be naked, just to be clear. Oh, you said no shirt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I said, what shirt should I wear? And you said no. Okay, Clever's right. Clever's like, don't put words in my mouth that I want Jay running around naked on live stream. That's a lot different than no shirt, and you're correct, my friend. So that being said, is anybody new in the chat? Like and subscribe if you haven't. We're almost to 25. We're at 20. Solid 20. Dark Wolf, what is up? But that is why I'm doing the radical transformation like I do. I just work better when I go to extremes. If I do like a small diet and I start slowly getting back into running and working out, it takes too long. I want quick results. The Azure Sky, what is up? The Azure Sky, anybody new? Anybody new? If not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chug up to the 400, which is half. And I'm going to put in the last mom's water just so I don't have to think about it. And we're already ready to go. So everybody, set your clocks. Thumbs me up if you're ready. And we are going to jump in after I drink a lot of this and then fill it back up. Cheers. Love you all. To the first live stream of Campaign 1. We made it. I mean, we not only made it, we finished Campaign 2, almost 3 years of Campaign 2. How many episodes of this are there? I know you guys have told me before, but how many episodes of Campaign 1? Because we restart the journey starting now. All right, to the 400. To the mighty 400. And this one, if you guys didn't remember from last time, is my favorite flavor. I saved my favorite flavor for last. So here we go. We will fill it up. I think I left just enough room where it'll fit all the way to the brim. All right. In case you guys don't remember, Amy France. What is up, Amy France? David France. I think it's like 114. So a good 25, 30 less than Campaign 2. Not too shabby. These are basically grain alcohol. Well, no, not basically. It is grain alcohol that's mixed with like flavored shit. And it tastes like water. Literally, it tastes like flavored water. Like if you ever had a Hint water, I kid you not, this tastes like Hint water, but it is highly alcoholic. It's like more than a regular beer. More than a regular beer in one of these little cans. But it tastes like literal water. That's why it's called Mom's Water. And it is delicious. You also get very drunk on it. You could lose control. To yourself in the moment, you own it. But on that note, we're filled back up. Is everybody ready? I think I said thumbs up. People were already thumbsing up. M. Gormley said 114. Amy France is here. Amy, did you just jump in? Because I see woohoo. And then I saw hi star. And then I saw other things. I didn't see your name before. I think Amy just got in here. Oh, my neck is stiff. I've been sitting in this chair since like 11 o'clock this afternoon, morning, whatever you want to call it. So I'm a little stiff, but all is well. Okay, everyone, Vox o'clock it up. You know, I gotta be a little bit of a troublemaker, and I don't have a clever devil face like I did for whenever Trent would show up in Mighty Nein. How many calories? 90. It's better than a light beer. Light beer has like 110, I think. Some of them have lower. But like light beer on average, I think has like 100, 110, 90 calories. But I probably should have had the most fattening alcohol ever because of the fact that I'm going to go on a diet after. But I honestly like these. They really get you screwed up quick and easy. So I do have a beer over here, and it's a higher calorie beer. It's like 200 calories. So I'm getting nuts, everybody. 200 calorie beer, getting nuts. And everybody, just now, Amy France got here. Everyone waving. Hey, Shane. Oh, Shane. That's why we're waving. Shane Barron, what is up? Everybody, get ready. I'm going to take another swig for Shane Barron. We're one like away from halfway. One like away. Make it happen while I'm chugging this, and then we're starting. Did it happen? I didn't see the 25th like yet. We're one away. One away from half. Let's just... Oh, there it is. We're halfway there. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh no.
We're in, everybody.
An acrobatics check.
We are in.
Go make an acrobatics check as well.
All right.
And we are halfway to 50.
That's fine. That's a 30.
That's a 30?
Yeah.
Exactly halfway to 50, everybody.
Barely. He was about to clamp on. As you step away, he turns towards you and goes, "Oh, I feel alive tonight. Oh, bring it, all of you.
Bring it on. Let's bring it on. Let's get on. Does anybody know what that's from? I've probably done it 1,000 times. I don't remember.
For those that are close enough to see it, the rest
Let's
of you just
get
see
on.
this shapes and movement. But there's still this kind of like,
and the guy goes like,
what's going on?
Get on.
You hear Arden back.
He says it a little similar to that.
I can't even see. What are you doing? Don't destroy another table. She's frantically trying to stop this chaos. There's now a bear.
We're almost hitting 30 likes. We are
what are you doing, Keela?
flying. 50 likes, everybody. Looking like we're going to get there.
What happened?
Oh, that's right. And we also are a bear.
The ball gets just like in the middle of this fight.
I forgot that part.
Do some tricks.
We did turn Trinket into a mousey.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Trinket was a mousey.
I go.
You can.
I see her as my
And Keyleth went bear mode.
And I'm like, Everyone,
circus bearing.
gather round.
So I'm circus bearing.
I'm gonna cast.
I start playing music from my
Circus
shawl.
bearing. Oh, I didn't do the clock.
Instrument.
Well, I did the clock, but it's over here. There we go. Clock.
A rousing, jaunty bear-like
Clock.
tune.
And I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and do fireworks on top of that.
You know what I'm going to do next week, too?
You should give me a
Next week,
Now, mind you,
prestidigitation.
I'm going to find a way to put the clock over here.
You need to work on that.
And we're going to start maybe doing full screen. What do you guys think of that? We'll start doing full screen, and I'll set up a different clock in this little Critical Role bubble.
Light flashing.
Because now that we're
your tune.
not only doing Campaign 1 and had no problems with Campaign 2,
Alright, so a D8
But
inspiration dice from the bard as you hear
we're also
the
using
enchanting,
the
dancing,
enhanced version.
bear dancing theme.
And if they were able to do that, I can't imagine we get copyright problems.
Bard getting his bard on.
So I think we're going to go that way. I think we're going to do full screen from now on, clock in the corner,
You're performing as a
starting next week. Natural 20 to start it off. Natural 20.
Do you want to add your performance dice?
What a way to start it all.
So inspiration dice.
Oh, and I saw someone just jumped in. Ninja Master, Ninja. I saw people saying hi. Ninja Master, what is up, my good friend?
You were so inspired.
We're
you
almost
weren't
to
even
50
inspired to
already,
be
guys.
inspired.
We're hitting
All right,
35
so,
very
in
soon.
this array of strange puffy fireworks in the fog.
Light,
you doing this little
light,
kind of rotation.
like,
You actually do a
and
bear cartwheel,
subscribe.
like, slam into the rip, but it looks pretty cool. You get back up. You're on your.
I only have
legs, you
10
dance on
weeks to
one foot for
go.
a second,
No
with a ball, it's
biggie. What is 10? Oh, Amy's baby. Amy's baby.
It just starts laughing. Double
Amy, that's crazy.
Stomach, laughing
10 weeks.
Ass off. Other dwarves start
Beep,
laughing
beep, beep,
too.
beep, beep,
The music
beep,
gets
beep, beep,
louder. and
like,
the
so,
band in the
like,
back of the
around
tavern begins
Easter, a week
playing
after
again.
Easter?
There's now
Is
this
that-
kind
is
of
that
general
math right,
jovial air
Amy?
restored to the tavern.
I feel like it's very close to
I
Easter.
grab an empty cup off of the table and say, "Tips for the bear, right here."
Tips for the bear.
Line to the bar,
Laura?
say, large mug of ale, please.
Laura is my money-making sweetheart. And that is not romantical at all.
You guys are pulling
I
through
just am the
crowd.
same
Covered
way.
in mist still. You're having a hard time finding your way through the bar.
I
People are
am
losing
the same
their
way
mood.
with money.
There's still some people
I
trying
would
to
have
find
found
their
a way to
seats
make money
going
off of
through the
everything in
music
this
and they hear the
campaign.
cheering, like, what's going on over there? They're pushing the
I
way
noticed
through,
in the
making way to
Patreon
bar.
hour,
You see Adrose
they were getting a deal.
Really nervous. Like,
Or was that the YouTube video? Either way,
I can fix
they were getting a deal, and she was like,
just hands you one.
I know she wanted to negotiate more,
I'm still dancing.
but she didn't.
looking for Bulgus in the crowd.
Oh, he's still in the center of the ring.
Oh, right.
No one's still getting near Argus. People are just
April
cheering on this side.
15th. When is
All
Easter
right,
this
Bulgus
year?
laughing. Growl for me. Do a happy
Yeah, the
growl.
Critical Role volume hurts a little. Is it too loud right now?
It's a happy growl.
Is it too loud right now? I'll turn it
It's been so
down.
long since I've been outside. Oh, a little tear on the edge of his face.
Let me know if that's good. I cranked it down one notch. I went down one notch on the Critical Role
Immediately, he
volume.
just slaps it off his arm and turns around.
Take this. You are an impressive specimen, my good man. I have never had a fight that amazing in at least a week.
Easter's on Sunday, but what Sunday? Which Sunday? Is it the first or second week of April? I always forget. I think it changes sometimes.
Make a persuasion roll with advantage.
Persuasion, you say?
Crystal Blue Persuasion coming
Yeah,
out.
you have advantage. Roll it.
It's Blairy.
15.
Yes, getting spiky. Oh, okay.
He looks at you with this big.
Let me
grin.
go
You
one
can
more
now
down.
see
You guys let me
like
know. I'll go to an
long
11.
Yellow dwarven teeth. This like a railroad.
I like see it. It looks
arrow
normal
mouth.
when I'm like this,
Big
but then when they're
smile.
yelling
He
and
reaches
laughing,
out,
it
and
might
it's kinda
be
poofing over the side,
redlining. April
grabs it.
20th. So very close to Easter. Very close.
His dwarven hospitality. He lifts his drink up and it spills a little bit on his arm. He's like, "Hey!" And everyone kind of lifts up and cheers again. Hey! Ha! You hear?
April 20th. I always feel like Easter's earlier than that.
It's like a bad.
Maybe I'm
bad
thinking of-
sauna
I don't
here
know.
right now. Everyone's just kind of finding their way through.
I feel like last year,
Right
April,
now, Paul's gonna slap
Easter
you
was
on
like the
shoulder,
first
takes
week
a
of
drink, and
April.
wanders out of the fight ring and goes and finds a table to sit down and begin chugging what you gave him.
Why don't we adjourn for the evening, retire to our rooms?
Oh, God,
Yeah,
yes.
and I guess
Also, we're gonna have to reset the clock in like 4 minutes anyway, just so y'all know.
Here, rat now.
Actually, I guess we wouldn't have to. There's no break. We don't have to. I just realized we don't have to reset the clock. It's gonna roll right in, I think.
If you choose while polymorphing him, you
Much
could
better.
make it a
Okay.
visual aesthetic,
I was
but
at an 8.
quick impact,
I
I'd
went
say
down
it's
to an
just a
11,
mouse.
just in case we're keeping
next time.
tabs for next time. In case I forget, decibel level 11 on the critical roll.
All right.
I grab a half of mug veil just off the table and say, Dwarven compatriots, we could not have expected a better welcome here in Kraghammer. We'll see you
Kraghammer.
tomorrow night for round 2. Thank you.
Huzzah! The first time I ever heard that was at the Ren Fair. I probably heard it other times and didn't realize or remember.
Say 1, 2, 3, put 'em
But
in a row.
at Ren Fair, I must have heard huzzah. Michael will know this.
She gives you like a really
Huzzah
earnest,
must have been like every. I mean, not that there's a problem with it. I was saying it too. But I feel like it was like, especially when you get beverages. Tip for the whatever. They'd ring a bell and they'd go,
Yeah, that was
big
like a-
tipper, blah, 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 huzzah, huzzah. Oh, huzzah for the big tipper. That's what they'd say. They'd ring a bell and go, huzzah for the big tipper. And we got drinks every 5 seconds. So if you drink like I do, you get a huzzah every 5 minutes.
It's not a hallway built for a bear.
And we all
Your
went. Like it was me, my brother, my sister, Michael, her boyfriend, my sister's boyfriend. I'm not calling Michael a her.
So I mean, Trinket.
My sister's boyfriend, Michael.
If you help push Trinket through
Every
the
one
door,
of us, it'd be like
Trinket's
huzzah
like
for the
your
tipper,
foot,
huzzah for the
dwarves are
tipper,
very
huzzah
wide
for the
folks,
like
dwarves are
every
a
5
little,
minutes.
built for stouter folk. They're just not very tall. You actually have to like bend through a grog to get into your room. And the bed, on the bed that you
You
lie
can
on, your legs, they go
continue,
a good
no
2 feet
breaks.
off
This
the
is
bottom
beautiful.
At maximum.
We usually have to reset the clock at break time, but
like a 1, 2, 3.
nope, nope,
Or you can just carry her through as a mouse and then have her stuck in
nope.
That's all right.
I'm gonna tell Michelle. Michelle said she always forgets the live stream and she just texts me.
How long can I keep her mouth?
And I didn't see Neil yet. Is Neil? Has Neil said anything? I'm gonna text Neil.
To an hour?
I believe it is, yeah. Concentration.
Ready? I'm gonna tell Neil. Live stream. Unless Neil was in here and I missed him. Neil, if you're in here and I missed you, you're getting a text right now.
You have to talk to Edward. She's like, no stables at this establishment. We do have.
Like and subscribe, everybody. We're up to 34.
It's not too bad. Little mouse.
Alright.
A Chewbacca bear. We're a little Chewbacca bear.
Let's go with the story.
That looks edible.
He's going to have to actively check out all the fan art as he watches this campaign. You guys
Right, so you
are welcome to pick out your favorites and post them to me on Discord or something. I've said this before,
I'd say the room's probably good.
but I've been trying to go on Discord more, popping in and out.
It's filled with like.
And I'm going to try more. Like, when I stop drinking and start running and stuff, I'll probably be on more, because when I get drunk, I just lose track of everything
Into
and
one of the half-open
get
sacks
lazy.
of dried meat. That's
How many of you watched last night's live stream from Critical Role and donated money and got t-shirts? I did. Donate money, get t-shirts. Well, I mean, donate money because it's a nice thing to do. But you also get a Wildfire t-shirt.
Oh, our comment cards, right?
I don't know if I'm assuming it's still a thing you could do.
Comment cards for Balan.
Milan.
And there is Marion Ravenwood. Michael or somebody, Vero or somebody would know. I'm assuming you could continue to donate money, or was it like last night only on Critical Role?
So that he can have more comments as
You guys are so kind with those comments.
Jay, they show it all during the breaks in the stream.
Should all go to bed.
Ah, gotcha, Star. So I'll check it out on the originals.
Humans?
You.
Marion Ravenwood, what is up? How are you? Almost done with the live stream and ordered a t-shirt. It was nuts. That was a wild episode. Do you guys think
Folks here might want to use the restroom.
Michael was telling me in the Discord that it wasn't really that spoilery, and I probably could check it out.
Here in a minute to continue the game while everyone rests and empties their bladders.
Up, empty our bladders. Here we go. There's the break. Empty our bladders. You can still donate for a little bit. I think they're going through the end of next month. Okay, cool. So everybody, if you didn't, we're just gonna roll with it because there's no break. Well, there's a break, but here it is. Boop, we're back.
Welcome back. We've had
Welcome
our
back.
two breaks.
That gigantic, enormous break we just had.
I've done the fireball.
Huzzah! We all got our drinks. Huzzah! We got Fireball.
Party,
Are they talking Fireball whiskey?
once again, this is one
That's
of the
what I
great experiences
usually
where you
drink.
wake up, not because the sun rises, because you can't see it.
Fireball whiskey? Is that fire? It's okay
eventually you
to
all
watch.
Come to,
All right, so maybe
naturally.
I'll check it out this week. How long was
talked
it?
about this while we were
I
all
feel like
playing.
it was at least 3 hours.
Beat up everybody.
When
We're
I
going to the manor.
I say we
That's-
have
oh my God, I'm gonna choke to that.
brunch.
When I
wonder how
checked,
much
I was checking on mute just to see what the donations were up to, and I saw it was at like 300 something thousand when I looked, and it was going on for like 2.5 hours at that point.
Okay.
So
Tiberius feels
it had to
the
have been like
best
around
range
3
trying to
hours,
get
the
into
live
the
stream.
range.
And I didn't see what it ended at. What did it end at? I saw like 310,000, somewhere around there.
Failed. That the big thunder.
Neil is saying he was at Cobes, our friend Cobes, and he's going home and jumping on the live stream. So we will see Neil in a little bit. I am so happy I got a job. I don't know what to do with myself. Everybody, congratulations. This swig is for Marion Ravenwood. She texted me earlier today, told me she got the job of her dreams. Maybe not her dreams, but a very good job. Pays very well. She was looking forward to the possibility of getting it, and she succeeded. So everybody, to Marion Ravenwood and the success and all that she does is glorious. Cheers. Try drinks and get drunk.
Did you not fill out your comment card?
No, I did, but I know like 3 letters, so
I'm sure
like A, F, and A.
It was close to 5 hours. Oh my god. Last night's live stream. 4 hours and 37 minutes and 26 seconds.
I've covered my hand in ink. And
That works.
Very good. That was
Very good.
Shall we try
It's
and make our
very
way to
good.
the
What is that
map?
from?
Gray spine man.
What movie is that from? If somebody gets that, I will love you. It's very good. And then I feel like he passes out.
Low red glow from all the stones that are embedded.
So I hope someone gets it because it's gonna bother me. 356K so far. That is glorious.
Oh, dwarves.
all right, go to the house.
Let's go. Let's do it.
No, he gets shot. The thing I'm thinking of, the guy gets shot. He goes very good, and he has like an accent, and he gets shot or something, and then dies. But it was like a oh no, it's Tim Curry.
It's going to come with something
right.
alcoholic.
It's Tim Curry.
Did you catch
I'm
that?
thinking of Clue. I'm thinking of Clue.
You did?
I think.
Into a dwarven form.
What kind of dwarf? What do you look like?
He's very handsome for a dwarf.
I need to buy booze. Nothing to cheers with. I need to celebrate.
Oh, you did do that. You did take it as a troll.
I would lend you a glass
Yes.
if you were able
Where the troll dick is.
to reach me. Marion
Marion
Ravenwood.
There was a cavern
just
interaction
happened?
with 2 male trolls that they had stealthed up behind as a party. I love explaining this to the audience. Tiberius then polymorphed
Ow.
into a female troll.
I accidentally
to try and
hit
money them,
away
not
from
realizing
my
that
live stream.
dwarves
There we go.
Who are underground and don't encounter
Trolls.
female
Trolls.
Everybody,
Trolls encounter.
we are at 35 likes. Like and subscribe. 15 away from jumping into episode 2 after this.
Situation. That was remedied by the party attacking and Vex over here shooting off the troll's dick, which then went into the bag of holding, which was the discussion.
For a long time.
That's also where the hashtag not
Bag of holding,
Yep,
troll
hashtag
dick,
all trolls came from that
shot
goal.
it off. It's all good. You know, it's all in good fun shooting off troll dicks. Shooting off troll
You guys make
dicks.
your way to the residential district.
Always a good time.
The same guards were there who were there the previous night
Yes.
that encountered you guys, and so as you rolled with an entourage,
As soon as you said Tim
what are
Curry,
there for?
I was about to tell you Clue. Ninja, I believe you. I have full faith.
Thompson.
What was happening?
He's actually
Oh,
not
very
there. The
good.
others that were with you,
Does he get
his
shot or
nose
something? I can't remember the scene I'm thinking of.
Thompson.
Like, Ninja, help me out. What is the exact scene?
Oh, really?
But as you can see, we've brought.
Yeah, I think he gets shot.
one of
Oh,
the
yeah,
citizens
that's
with
what
us
at the
to
end.
show us
Okay, I got it.
the city.
It's at the very end
Citizen.
when they're going through all the different scenarios and he gets shot. Okay, got it. Thanks, Jay. You're welcome. Thanks, Ninja. You're welcome. I don't know why you're welcoming for Ninja.
New York. We're in Kraghammer. Oh, John Hammer. Johnny New York.
Johnny, New York.
What was it?
I met Strong.
Who is making that noise?
Kraghammer is my father.
Somebody sounded like they were blowing a horn.
Drinking since I've woken.
Persuasion check.
He is one of them.
I had a lot of breakfast.
Oh, yeah. 19.
19.
19.
Oh my.
Oh, I hope.
Tiberius Kraghammer.
Tiberius Kraghammer.
I haven't seen you around, but obviously it's a bit early to be that fucked up.
Very depressed, you know.
Well, what's your business? Ask again. You've already seen the statue.
Yeah, we saw the statue, but we wanted
Sorry, I
to
got
better
caught
look
up
at it. So
in
we brought
what
some
we're supposed to be
things
watching
for
anyway.
The gray spines, and we wanted to present it to them.
The two native harbors.
Gray Spines. I asked this during the Patreon and the YouTube video. Is there not a Gray Spine in Mighty Nine that was still on the Tal'dorei Council or something like that? Or am I thinking of somebody else with a Gray in their name?
We'll let you go.
Ooh. Oh, I mean, I've been drinking a lot of it. Sure.
A thimble of it, because if any of it goes missing. Is it sealed? Can we tell if it's sealed?
You look at it, it does not have a current, any sort of port or exit on it. It is just a solid barrel.
Okay.
I've never seen any clue. Not planning to. Not for the remake either. Star. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. I have a poster hanging up in my house. You must watch it immediately. You don't have to watch it immediately, but I highly recommend you watch Clue. I find it to be... I probably have seen it like several hundred times in my life. I tell you all the time. 20 to 30 posters hanging up in my house. Favorite movies of all time, and Clue is one of them.
That's better. I rolled a 23.
Okay. They all kind of look at each other and be like, if you can save enough for all four of us, please do. Bring it back. We're looking forward to it.
Do you have any flasks we could use to fill them up?
We've got
We've
stuff.
got
Okay,
some
but I'm
stuff,
just
don't
asking.
worry. We've got lots.
We'll be waiting, and if you don't show the drink, we'll go right to our supervisor.
Here's the thing.
Right to the
Yeah,
supervisor.
yeah, keep nodding. Here's the thing. I don't know if I can save 4 bottles worth. But I'll
Just say
save as much as I can.
Just say
Why?
Hey, I've got it covered.
On our father's good name, we will bring you some of this. That
On our father's good name. We know, or I know, well, we all know. You guys know way more than me.
They all look
We
at
know,
each other.
or I just did the same friggin' thing. I know their father's an asshole, is what I'm trying to say.
Kind of look a little like
Their father is a shit.
They part and let you guys into the residential district. You make your way to the very back. You can see how.
Did we start warming up to him, though? I feel like towards the end of season 3, like he started getting a little different, their father.
It's about a good 80-yard walk to the front of the building itself. It's quite a distance from the front gate. And that
If
entire
it
area is
weren't
filled with like a stone garden, various
for-
small sculptures and
Bleh,
just
I'd have
interesting
him
and
skip
collected
this
kind of
arc
sort of
entirely.
small museum as you approach the front of House Grace Spine.
Yes.
I don't know who, bleh, obviously I can't know who it is.
10 feet tall, 4 feet wide, currently closed.
What is congratulations to Michael. Just disputed my fines in New Jersey and won. What did you get fines for, Mike? Do I know this? I don't remember anything about fines.
I want to
What
check
happened,
to see
Michael?
If there's a bell to ring, or if there seems to be some sort of calling.
Easily enough, you see next to the door there is a small chain that just protrudes from the stone wall and has a small.
Oh, something to driving related? 350K in money. Oh, we're talking the live stream? Yeah, Marion Ravenwood. I don't know if we already said this when you were in here, but Critical Role had a live stream last night donating money to the wildfires of California because they were affected by it. Not that they need to be to donate money or raise money, I should say. But a bunch of us donated money, and you get a shirt, like a Critical Role Wildfires fundraiser shirt. I got a couple. I got a Leave the World a Better Place fundraiser shirt, a wildfire shirt. I got the grog shirt. Michael told me get the grog flannel with the thing on the shoulder. I got a couple things. I got some button-down shirt with weapons on it that I think, anybody know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I was kind of drunk and I just started buying things.
At the very least.
It was some sort of short sleeve button down with like weapons on it. I bought it. I don't know. I just started buying shit. I got buy happy, and it was in my mind. I was like, I'm donating money for shirts. I might as well get more stuff.
And one of the doors opens up, and you see a dwarf with long gray hair that's slicked back and pulled into a ponytail.
L.A. is a mess. They do. They raised like so far like over $350,000, which is freaking nuts. Imagine raising, like, I can't even get 350 viewers. They had 350,000 donations.
You can simply call me Percy, thank you. We're here to discuss some business with Lord Greyspine, and we have, of course,
Lord
brought
Greyspine.
gifts and
Did
our
anybody
family
answer my Greyspine question? I gotta go back.
Dwarven compatriot to introduce.
Clue and Spaceballs are probably my most watched movies. The funny thing is, I am the biggest Star Wars fan, and I've probably seen Clue more than Spaceballs, but don't get me wrong, Spaceballs is amazing. I've seen that many, many times as well.
Actually, no, stop.
But I definitely agree. It's a great film.
I would like a nice one.
I keep thinking that Mel Brooks, before he dies, is going to make a sequel. He said he would.
If Greta...
He's like 100 years... How old is Mel Brooks now? We're looking it up. I think he's, my guess, 98. Maybe not that old. He's probably up there, though. Mel Brooks, 98 is my guess. Mel Brooks.
Half barrel of ale, right?
And some very, very
How old are you,
attractive
sir?
mining contracts. But if there's no one here to
98, I am a
talk about them-
goddamn genius. He turns 99 in June. Mel Brooks, 99 in June, and he is still saying he's going to direct Spaceballs 2. That's not, he'll probably be the oldest director in history.
Ironkeeper himself.
I know Clint Eastwood. I think right now Clint Eastwood,
Only official.
he's up there. Clint Eastwood directed Juror number 2,
And I will also say
and I think he's 93, 94.
Obviously. Have you not known to show them what the quarry is, friend?
I have no idea what's been going on.
I'm waiting for his polo comedy. I don't know what that is.
But I must say,
Okay, I'll be back. Marion will be here. The California state flag trinket won $15 goes to the fundraiser,
The dwarf kind of gives
I
you
believe,
a
or the Critical Role Fund for that matter. The
I am
California state
of the
flag
Ironkeeper
trinket.
himself.
Margaret, of course
Run
you're
it,
servant. You're filled with
$15.
poise and sophistication.
Am I right? I feel like I'm reading
I
that
would not
weird.
wish you to
Coppola
break protocols
just
and
did
provide just
Megalopolis.
simple
How old's
directions,
Coppola?
For those of us who are wishing
I
to do some
thought-
official business, be
I
right on
think
your
Clint
way
Eastwood's
and your
older than
house will be
Coppola,
to
isn't
the
he?
Right.
I'm looking it up.
The
Francis
Ironkeeper
Ford Coppola.
is not open.
85. Yeah, Francis Ford Coppola is 85.
Protocol
Yeah,
understanding.
I'm pretty sure Clint Eastwood, he's definitely in his 90s, and he just directed Juror 2. So Clint Eastwood is up there.
Of course not. But,
94.
the mining contracts
Clint
are
Eastwood
the
turns
criminal
95 in
justice
May.
and also,
He's halfway to 95, Clint Eastwood.
I hear it's very hard to get down into the mines. It's very well guarded, right? That's why we came to speak to him
He
here.
kind of leans over and looks at the cask of ale and says,
Yes.
down to the mines, you just have to go to one of the chain platform poles, and the Egyptian will bring you to the base area.
Had to leave earlier. I'm back. How are you? You're in the background while I deliver Amazon packages. I am glorious. The Nerdature, you get another swig for returning to us. I was wondering, I was like, did I miss you in the chat? I didn't see you, but Nerdature,
Just talk to Nostoc first.
cheers, welcome back.
Every time we break into someone's house, things go
Nostoc, we're
poorly.
trying to get to the mines essentially, so.
I think he's still listening.
Good man, good day. We'll be on our way then.
Good man, good day, we're on our way. Yeah, was that intentional? That kind of rhymed.
We plan on keeping
Good man,
some
good day,
and
we're on
bringing
our
them back
way.
To the household. Would you like some when we open the cask?
He looks down at the cask.
We are also 14 likes away from jumping into episode 2 after this. Who is going to help us get there? I know most of you, if not all of you, already did.
I'm going to turn
14
invisible.
likes, we jump into episode 2 in an hour. This will be at the hour countdown in about 8 minutes.
All right.
And I'm sneaking into the house.
I had to blow my nose because whenever I chug large amounts of liquid, it runs down my face.
All right. So,
We are off the reservation.
I believe
Off the reservation.
it is all of our business.
well, good day. And he steps back into the doorway and closes the large oak.
A second good day we got.
You're now standing in the foyer of House Gracespine. A luxurious foyer. The actual floor itself is a fine.
Last night's
dark
wild
velvet red carpet.
live stream was
There
wild.
are
Technical
small
difficulties and all. Oh, there were
wooden
difficulties.
tables, such as the edge of
I
the
spent like
door,
300
the
plus
hallway,
on a new
this foyer
tactical
area that
graded
contains
clothes that
sculpture,
aren't supposed to look
vases,
too tactical.
plants that exist
From
underground.
I'm assuming not from Critical Role.
There's a large stairway that leads up into an upper portion of the house. and two
Michael,
doors at each side that
did I tell you? I feel like I've told you guys once I did the same thing.
Stanley? What are you doing?
I've purchased hundreds of dollars in tactical gear. It's stab proof and bulletproof for when I jog and run at night. I'm not even kidding. I literally was like, I didn't even get it because I live in a dangerous area. I was just like, I wanted sleek, stealthily Under Armour that is literally like bulletproof. It's like extremely advanced Kevlar type stuff that goes under your shirts and clothes and your jeans and stuff. What the hell just happened to the audio?
Why are you making it harder on yourself? Oh.
Oh my god, what happened to the audio? Is that me? Is that normal? Why is the audio
16.
horrendous?
Because you're invisible, I'll give you advantage on that. Go ahead and roll.
Oh my god.
14 plus 2. Alright. 16.
Did they have a glitch? Am I the only one? Why does the audio sound weird?
Following him towards what looks like the kitchen area of the abode. Logan stops and turns.
There are some hiccups, okay.
His stomach goes, and continues walking forward, seemingly unperturbed by the sound.
Oh my god, it got so different.
I'm just snooping around.
Tactical shirt is such a scam, y'all. I actually took a knife and stabbed myself with it, and it works. That's all I care about. I honestly wanted to test it. I wasn't wearing it when I stabbed myself. I like put it on a thing, like a stone, and was like, and then I put it on wood. I want to see what happened. It works. It works enough. Put it that way. It works enough. Where it's better than wearing a t-shirt.
Does he have an earring on? Does he have one of our earrings?
Yeah, we all do.
No, not everyone.
I also bought
Yeah.
leg ones, more so for riding motorcycles.
Tiberius,
Some of the tactical gear could also work as like
for the mines.
reinforced
And by the way,
pants and stuff for riding motorcycles.
Not everyone.
Not everyone.
No. You only.
I spoke to people before I did all this. I didn't just like guess and wing it. I spoke to people that had already purchased things like this.
And as you look about the household, you also come across a couple of bed chambers that are locked. Pretty hefty lock.
It's better than what it was in the OG stream. That's what I assume. I assume there's nothing we'll experience that's worse than the original.
Mostly finished. And you can see it actually was an intentional build onto this house. House Greyspine, when the current Iron Keeper
House Greyspine
began to have this room built.
I mean, I don't know why I keep bringing up Greyspine. Something about Greyspine, I just like the name.
Steps lead up to it, and this kind of raised dais-like pedestal in the center of the room. You can see a series of great, kind of magically glowing and flickering lanterns across the landscape. And you see there are two dwarves inside that are finishing up the stonework. They're just like, doing various forms of masonry and plastering in areas.
Do you plan on being shanked in the near future? Yes. Honestly, I kid you not. Not so much anymore. But when I bought it, it was like a couple years ago. When I bought it, the work I do, sometimes we're in really shady areas, and I would wear it under my work clothes. Like if I went to like a dangerous area and I knew I was going to be there after dark, I would throw it on because it literally would be comfortable to wear. And I'd put it on under my t-shirt and then have like a jacket over it. So you wouldn't even know I was wearing it. You wouldn't even know I was wearing it. But literally, I worked in some shady areas where I was just trying to be safe. I've gotten jumped before and mugged before and shit like that. So, it can't hurt. Spend a couple $100 on some Under Armour tactical gear. When I say Under Armour, it's not the brand Under Armour. It is literally like armor that goes under your clothes.
Do it. Try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and then
try
run
one.
away.
Okay, you have disadvantage on this.
Of course I do.
So roll twice.
I also have advanced shit. I have like
We'll consider this
Kevlar padded shielding and stuff like that.
11,
Because I used to go
0.
shooting guns, and I would wear it just in case there was like a problem or a malfunction, like almost like wearing a bulletproof vest or something like that.
forge some tumblers, and eventually get to a point where you're at tink. Ooh! And it broke.
Tink. It went tink, everybody. Like Tink, Tinkerbell. Anybody watch Once Upon a Time? Loving me some Tinkerbell.
Okay. The door is currently closed.
We're also at 40 in the chat. If you're jumping in, like and subscribe, say what's up in the chat, and I will say hi. Oh, there is someone new. Carrie M. Greyspine is mentioned in the animated show. That's probably why I keep thinking of it. Carrie M., are you new? Either way, I don't recognize your name, so you're getting this mighty swig in honor. Carrie M., everybody. Welcome, and if you aren't new, then we're just drinking for fun. But I think you're new. Cheers. If you're new, write in the chat, like the video.
It was exciting, but ultimately pointless. So let's go down to the mine.
would like to stress again that none of these dwarves are our enemies at all.
Yes.
We just want to go
Soon, I'm
have
sure.
some
And that we do not
words.
have our healer at present.
Let me just clarify. These dwarves are not our enemies. Stop
Stay at the end.
She's feeling
doing
awfully BAFTA
bad
today,
things. Or don't do bad things.
Let's make our way to the
I'm in
line.
Southeast Florida. You're the same time. I was going to say, what time is it there? But you're the same time zone.
Yes, the bard was
So you are
he was fashioning it from wire.
at 7 o'clock. When do you end work? Or did you just finish? Nerded her.
Alright, so you make your way to the edge of the center ring. You find that there are.
I know you could deliver Amazon. I mean, does Amazon have a cutoff? Does Amazon have a cutoff to when they stop delivering packages?
Kind of like a
I know DoorDash.
With two
My
barbers there.
people I know
Of course,
DoorDash.
As you approach one, eventually. you
And
find
I've heard
that
they
you get down
gotten,
there, but once again give you kind of
like
a look of
orders all through the
what you
night. Like if you want, you can DoorDash like through the wee hours of the morning.
They kind of nod and let you pass. As you continue downward into the lower
You are
area, can
welcome
see the
at
red
our
stone
table,
that lets
Carrie.
a lot of the kind of
I have seen the other
atmosphere
streams,
below
but first
Kraghammer
time
is
commenting,
used
Carrie.
Less and less, and a lot of more
You are
social torches
always
and light
welcome,
sconces.
and we love that you're
Almost
here.
like the stone itself either is just
Cutoff is
rarer
9 p.m. I
for the time
just
to go,
finished my
or
route.
less of a
Well,
illuminating power
are you home
deeper
yet?
there.
Are you on your way home? Still
Eventually
following
reach
along? Or are you settled
center
in
part of
and
town. You now
enjoying
see,
a
where you're
fine
standing, a number of
alcoholic
large
beverage,
structures in the very, very
perhaps,
center,
maybe?
the bottom part of the city of Kraghammer.
Occasionally we have an
You can
edible or
see,
we hit the radiators and smoke our asses off. Haven't done that in a while.
there
but we typically drink.
is, a giant domed temple that is made of like gold and bronze. In
We
the
are also
center,
down to the
in the
final
center, there's a
hour.
Gargantuan gazebo.
This
that has
ends
doorways on each
at
side.
2:54.
It's currently closed off. No
But
guards at it though.
10 more
You do
likes.
see a number of
10
other
likes
buildings. There's
away
a large
from finishing this, jumping into episode 2.
Far off to the left of you, that has a little bit of smoke that's coming off of it, but most of it looks to be filtered into a giant metallic.
Is my
funnel
Gilmore
that is then
showing?
placed into the rock.
Is
It
my
looks like all the
Gilmore
smoke is
showing?
exhausted
That almost
from
sounds like a
outside the
sexual
room.
thing. I hope my Gilmore's
That
not
also
showing.
has the foundry. And
Oh
then
damn, I
right
didn't
you
zip my fly, my
wander
Gilmore
and
fell
you
out.
begin to see that part of the mountainside to the far right has that look of a strip mine, or like a large portion of the minerals has been pulled away. And it's
Huzzah,
only being mined
on my
further.
way
So
home.
that looks like
Oh,
probably
Discord
one of the
link.
better
I'm
places
Michael, was that the
for
Discord link?
I
I think Michael shot out the Discord link. Anybody
eventually make your way to the outside
can
of the
use
quarry.
it?
You now
We all
look down
talk in
into
there, more
three
everybody
large
else than
pits
myself.
just
I
descend
read it all,
deeply inside
but
of the mountain. This mine has been going for quite
I'm
some time,
gonna try to make it
and
a point to
large
do
chunk
more and more
of
every
this
time I
looks
say
like
that,
may be being
and I
filled.
say it
Looks like
often.
the mine is what's growing Kraghammer. The more they mine into the mountain, the more they fill.
Haven't done that in a while. It's been, I mean, the smoking lace up. Edibles we did last week. Yes, we did edibles last week. I mean the actual smoking. I haven't done since September, since my throat problem. I told my ENT I would not smoke any. I haven't had a cigarette or any sort of inhalation of smoke whatsoever since September, October, November, December, January.
Has the most guards.
Over 4 months, because it was like mid-September. We're going on 5 months. I have not inhaled any smoke. That is probably the longest I've gone in half my life. No joke. I would always occasionally have a cigarette here or there, or I'd smoke weed or something. I don't think I've gone smokeless for 5 months in like 20 years.
The cask of ale, and I grow some pretty flowers on it, and I make a nice pretty bow, and I shine it up a little bit, and make a nice bow now.
Good work, Eddie.
No, I'm just. It looks.
I'm
Like
so
a fruit
happy
basket.
about
No,
We will party when you do. Ninja, I will do it again. Don't get me wrong, everybody. I have my 6 month. This is how we'll know it's 6 months. My 6 month is
I'm gonna take this up.
I think it's the day before St. Patrick's Day, or the day of St. Patrick's Day, is my 6 month follow up. That's from September. So October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 6 months. I'm pretty sure, I'm not kidding. I think it is 6 months to the day on St. Patrick's Day. And my appointment is either the day before or on St. Patrick's Day. And he's going to let me know how it looks. And after that, I will smoke. We will have a mighty smoke that week. We'll also start drinking again. So St. Patrick's Day is going to be a hell of a live stream weekend.
That eventually embrace the entirety of this cast. with
We're
little
only a month and a
buds
half
of
away.
kind of dark, ruddy flowers. Something that would definitely appeal to a dwarven aesthetic.
That's hot.
You approach the guards. of which there are 8 currently at the front.
I'm a video editor in my
there.
part-time. I do a lot of reaction videos for YouTubers, hoping to make it full-time soon. Really, that is awesome. The Nerditor. I mean, that actually makes sense.
Which one of them looks most
I am reading that right, right? Yeah, it is. Like an editor, now it makes sense. The editor, a
Oh,
Nerditor.
I thought that was the one, but it's not.
I dig it.
It was the 13.
Video editor
13,
in my
okay.
part-time.
Strangely enough, they're fairly distracted, and after a rather
Loved learning how to edit. I feel like I loved editing more when I was learning how to edit. Now that I know how to do it pretty well,
there are a few along the edges that look.
it's like kind of like
one of them is looking a little,
routine and like breathing oxygen. But I feel like when I was learning, it was. I actually found it fun. Like, I like learning things, but once I learn them, it becomes, you know, repetitive. But if you're making money doing it, I mean, obviously I make money doing it to a certain extent because it's on YouTube. But good for you, my good friend.
I don't know, a terrible college dwarf accident.
The nerdy editor. I dig it. Yeah, as soon as you said you're an editor, I'm like, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, but it's, you know, it's a fairly thick tough.
When I first saw your name, my eyes are horrible. I thought it was like a narrator, but like a nerd raider, like a narrator nerd. But no, you're a nerdy
But he seems genuinely like
editor.
looking at you guys.
Makes sense. I just had to focus. Those of you who don't know, Jay wears glasses that he never wears. I only wear them when I'm in bed at night, reading subtitles, and playing video games on occasion.
She's better at this. I'm just going to let her do that.
Hello, hi. Hello, hi.
Greetings and salutations.
The other kind of guards like reach back and grab their weapons.
You know who Tiberius reminds me of?
Oh.
I look over at the.
I can't remember his name, but from
Kind of hold his gaze for a little bit.
I give Vex a little push forward.
Cataclysm. Cataclysm? Not Cataclysm.
Yet.
Is it Cat?
All right, what's your business?
What am I thinking of?
Yes, well,
It's not
we had to
Cataclysm.
speak with Nostar.
It's,
we brought a gift for him that's quite remarkable, actually.
What am I thinking of?
They kind of like.
What am I thinking of? Where Travis played the flying
The apparent barrel
erudite
that
type
Grog's holding.
character.
Wary of Grog, once they make note of the barrel, they all kind of. Oh.
Right, there's this shit.
I have not seen it actually drink it. Well, there's been long-standing rumors that this even existed.
It exists.
And it's for Nostrock.
This is a Bogus original.
Calamity, thank you, my god. I'm like, why am I not thinking of this? I'm like, Cataclysm is World of Warcraft. Right away, I'm like, I know that's not it. It's something like Cataclysm, World of Warcraft. That is the last World of Warcraft I have ever played. Surit, thank you. Surit. Doesn't Tiberius, not, you know, if you took Orion out of it. I feel like the voice and the character reminds me of Surit.
Inside, please. And him and one other guard kind of flank you guys as you enter, making sure that you're not left without that appearance. As you're led into the
Everybody, we're down to about 50 minutes. We're 11 likes away. We actually lost a like. I might have read it wrong before, but we need 11 likes. 11 likes, 50 minutes left. We're doing good though. I think we'll get there.
And pungent for those of you who are spending most of the time on the
I love
surface.
Grog so much, as
you
do
enter,
I.
There is kind of a general dust in the air, with a little bit of light
The
that's
bird
coming through from
with the
the
tomahawks.
torches.
Oh, the bird, yeah, the
Torches
bird with
on the
tomahawks.
wall, you can see
You asked a question, so of course my brain drew a blank. That's not who I think of. Surit, way cool, very cooler. I agree. I agree. But isn't the voice? I feel like the way Orion's doing the voice, specifically the voice, I feel like is more similar to Surit, the way Travis did it.
There sits a dwarf with fiery red hair, cut very short, almost in a buzz cut on top, with a long beard that is not braided, but just kept very smooth and very, not curly, not bunched. It's a very straight beard.
Going to have to disagree with that one. Surit is an old-timey detective. Tiberius is a posh, stuck-up librarian. I don't hear it. I'd have to go back and check. Maybe I'm horribly wrong. I don't know. Something about it just made me think of Surit. Maybe I am wrong. Everyone seems to be disagreeing with me, so I suck. And I'm going to drink the rest of this and cry about it.
You
can call him Percy.
I love that Percy's name is 500 letters long.
Oh, of course. Grog, if you would.
Tap that motherfucker.
I also love that I bought that grog shirt. Michael was responsible. Michael's like, I highly recommend you get the grog shirt. And in my head, I was drunk last night, and in my head I was like, that does look cool. It does suit me. And I didn't even think of the fact that we're doing Vox Machina now, so I could totally wear it.
Thank you.
I mean, I can wear it whenever I want, but it would make sense to wear during the live streams.
Mr. Greyspine.
Mr. Greyspine, anybody new in the chat? Anybody new? I feel like drinking, so who wants to have this chug
As we've heard.
in their honor? Somebody new in the chat, say,
Long drag.
what's up, I'm new. That's all you gotta say. What's up, I'm new, and you will get this. I'll drink half of it in your honor.
In front of you is definitely kind of a powerful.
It's these. It's alcoholic grain,
some sort of
alcohol,
kind of
mom's
unspoken
waters.
dominance in the room. Eventually finishes his tank.
That wasn't supposed to hit me right in the fucking head.
Right. So, where were we? We were here to call upon your expertise. We imagine that we are not the first strangers to Kraghammer to come.
That was actually, I just saw it repeat itself over there. It landed like dead center on top of my
We
head.
believe one of our compatriots had.
Didn't
some
Carrie get
dealings with
one?
you,
I'll do it
perhaps
for
not
Carrie
as,
again if no one else jumps in.
Pleasant. As
Carrie, you still here? If Carrie's still here,
In fact.
you will get a mighty chug.
At which point, as you say that, he kind of gets this grin to his face and goes, I know the one you
Lace up, you like me hitting myself in the top of the head?
on that one.
I'm not new, but when I was new, you didn't drink. So Azor Sky, you're probably correct. I've seen you so many times recently that you're probably right. And even if you're not, which I believe you wholeheartedly, I'm gonna do it for you anyway.
We're here to
The Azor Sky. Cheers to the Azor Sky. What is that from, by the way? Did I ask you this before? I feel like that is from something. The Azor Sky. If I'm even saying it right. But cheers.
Portions of this city, portions of my business that she has no right trespassing on. She went against her rules. She broke away from partial arrest, and she went screaming down into the caverns of our mind without my permission.
Are we playing the Percival Friedrichstein von Musel
We'll go after her.
Kowalski Derulo III drinking game?
Great. I like that.
I couldn't remember the
And we'd be
Kowalski
happy to
part.
clear out anything
I was like, shit, what was the other one?
unpleasant that we happen to find in there in the meantime.
How did she look?
What?
She looked small and angry. No, she was. She
Hear this music playing right now?
She was
So not a look.
Was that not the music?
She gives you the strange look.
I'm pretty sure that was the music from the finale of Mighty Nein. That was getting very emotional and sad.
You're a feminist.
What I'm hearing right now in my ear holes.
This task be worth to you. Obviously, we're doing you quite a favor, and we brought you quite a gift.
This cost us 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
No, but I know she's probably wreaking havoc on your minds.
We've
Yes.
come to correct the wrongs that
It's
you've done.
Azure. Oh, Azure.
It also
Why
sounds
is it
like,
bugging me so much? Thank you,
terrible
Star.
things,
Because I
wreaking
felt like I
havoc.
was saying it wrong.
We're fine. Got everything under
I think
control.
that might be the closest Jay has gotten to a name. He still says
Go find her.
You know, that's
Vero wrong. I don't know. I still don't know what I'm saying wrong when I say Vero.
As a businessman, I'm sure that you
Vero?
would disagree with.
You always say
charity,
Veronica.
whether it would be to give
Should
it
I
or
just say
receive it.
Veronica?
We are
The actual
making
name
sure that our
Veronica?
dealings with you are fair and balanced.
I appreciate your offering. You've bought your time. Now, if you're here to go find your friend, I'll let you pass.
I mean, if
Pass
anything,
over mine, but
I try my
at
best.
any moment you
I'm
cross
just a
over
failure
some
at
thieving bullshit.
pronunciation.
Looks over at you.
I recommend
From Hack.
that you fall down the same path your friend likely did.
I've never seen that. I know what it is. I've never seen it.
I don't take kindly to those who cross on my business.
I doubt we could find anything of more value than what we've already brought you.
We're here to right wrongs, and we promise you, our business is finding her and returning home.
And go.
Is that our business?
Yeah, we're here to right wrongs and right lefts.
To what?
We're here to right wrongs and right lefts. That might be. Is there a shirt? Is there a shirt?
God knows
Anybody?
what else out there. Shouldn't we
I feel
find
like that's
out?
a good one.
Yes,
We're
we
here to
should.
right
Maybe
wrongs
some
and right
arcana
lefts.
could tell us how to do
Yes,
that.
yes,
Yesterday,
yes. Do we have permission to
we were
enter
going
it?
somewhere. My dad was
Within the next
driving.
few days, obviously, we
And
might
it said
be
make a
prepared.
left on Right Street. And it was WRIGHT, Right Street. And he 3 times, because we were stuck in traffic, was like, isn't that hilarious? Make a left on Right Street. We get to the street, and he makes a right on Right Street. And I'm like, what the frig are you doing? And he goes, it's a right. And I go, you just made a joke like 10 times that we're making a left on Right Street, and then you made a right on Right Street. And he was like confused, and then thought about it, and I'm like, I don't know if you've lost your mind, or you lost your mind. Well, I don't know. He's just probably getting old. He's like 70 now, but I feel like I feel like you shouldn't have that much of a lapse in memory at 70.
Let's see it this way.
While he's talking, I take a flask out of my cloak and approach the barrel and surreptitiously pour a little bit into the...
Oh, Jesus. You're stealing beer?
Stealing a sleight of hand.
I try to distract you.
Kill them all.
Can I talk to
Kill them
good
all.
old Nostock while he's doing that?
He currently does not seem to
Neil is
I'm
here.
going to make a fumble. I'm going to attempt.
I don't know why I
to
was
use the
singing
sleight
like
of
Miss
hand
America.
with a bit of a fumble.
Neil is here,
Damn it.
Miss
I'm gonna fall down
America.
in front of Nostock.
There's only one Miss America.
I'm gonna fall down
No
in front
chance.
of Nostock.
Come on.
If anybody knows what that's from,
distracted by
besides Miss America, you get a cookie. There's only one Miss America with fabulous gowns and sparkling crowns.
You hear this loud.
I don't know why that is stuck in my head for the rest of my life.
Ow! Ow! Oh, my ankle! Oh! It hurts so very much.
This is the first time you've witnessed the pristine, delicate, yet well-trained.
10 away from 50, everybody. Holly Mack just said it, and he is
straight to his
right.
forehead.
I carry the flask over to his cup and refill it and say, in my kingdom, when a deal is set, we drink together. And I would like, not much, but just to pour us all a drink and agree on this.
Miscongeniality? No, but it does sound like that. That is, you're one in a million, you're once in a lifetime. I know that movie very well. I don't know why. I think my sister or someone used to watch it all the time. William Shatner is amazing.
I'm on the earring.
At which point, a second and a third bell start going off, and the guards that are waiting for you guys are like. They start leading you outside, and as you
They
make your way
link
outside the
together
building, you
pretty
can
well.
now hear voices shouting down.
In honor of Veronica.
I
What
lean down
is your
toward the
damage,
guards
Heather?
with us
Where's
and
What Heather?
Helpful.
Something's flushing out.
Loved the VR aspect of the world. Led me right to
At which point, some of the
SAO.
guards are kind of
The Wedding Singer? Nope. It is a commercial. It isn't a movie. I usually do movie references.
Just try and,
There's
like,
only one
practically
Miss
usher our guards in
America
that
with
direction
magical
since they seem like
gowns
they
and
wanna go that
sparkling
direction. Let's see if we can
crowns.
push them in that direction.
It's a commercial from probably
You guys follow down
the
the
late
corridor,
80s,
you
early
guys follow that
90s.
price goes,
So
no, we've had quite a few
half of you might not even have been like old enough to know what I'm talking about.
Things I can't describe.
Well, we can certainly help. Lead on.
Golly.
Lead on,
Is there
sir.
anybody running out?
Not yet.
It was on.
As you head
It would be on
halfway
Saturday
down
morning cartoons. Me and my
the
brother would
walkway,
watch
you
Saturday
can
morning
see
cartoons
dwarves start running
every
out of one of the
Saturday
large
because
quarry
that's what you do.
tunnels.
I grab one.
And
of
this
them.
commercial would play 500,000 times to the point where it is stuck in my head 30 years later. And
It's
will
already-
be
you can
for
see
the rest
blood
of
streaming
time.
down one of their faces.
You going to post the
Charging out, one of them has a
updated
weapon, it's,
edit?
like, limping, and you start seeing
Oh yes,
small
Michael. Michael
green
edited the
scampering things
end of Mighty Nine that he
1,
showed us
2,
last
3,
week in the
4,
live
6,
stream.
10
I gotta
goblins
post it.
rushing out of the tunnel.
We
I'll
should
do it this week.
attack
Michael sent
them.
it to me.
I string my
That's
bow.
right. Don't you have like family
All right,
history?
Shunk.
The three
We shunked
dwarves running
everybody.
out, one of them gets
Official
hacked down
shunk.
by one of the goblins that jump onto him. and start tearing
Take a
his
shot
neck.
right
I
now.
take a shot. I shoot it.
Everybody is firing. Everyone's firing.
Throw a dagger.
We got Percy and
Go for it.
Vex
I'm gonna.
and apparently
19.
Vax.
15.
Is there a clear area where there's just a bunch of goblins running?
There is an open, almost like a funnel towards the tunnel.
I'm gonna throw a little fireball right there.
Okay.
Where those guys are.
So you guys.
For those of you,
from this
I was probably like 10, but I don't remember. I will tell you now. I was just gonna say, the answer is Miss America Barbie. It was Miss America Barbie doll. They had, I don't know why, but this commercial played like, I feel like half of my youth.
At which point
It would always be on Saturday morning cartoons, and it was the Miss America Barbie doll.
Or so of the goblins.
And the girls would dance around in these gowns, and like, it was like such a catchy song. I like couldn't not forget it.
And they start going, and they see you pulling out your weapons, and they all kind of take a step back and realize that they don't want to die either. Just, well, go if you're gonna help, go!
Running straight in.
Did you guys go charging in?
Did he happen to react to what I said about the town name while I was being
Tangle up.
distracted by the phone? Did he happen to react to what I said about the town name?
Okay, what's the radius in that?
I don't know, Star. Say it again.
That's the range.
Play it again, Sam.
Oh,
Play it again,
20
Star.
foot radius.
20 foot radius? Okay. So you find
10 away.
Of that,
10 likes away.
of
We
the-
are down
central point
to
where things exit from the tunnel,
30.
and you see these strange kind of reddish
7
lines
minutes.
begin to protrude and begin to
37
grab by
minutes.
goblins.
We need 10 likes.
Pull up in this
This many.
mass of weird vine creatures. At which point you hear. You can now see two larger ogre-like creatures come storming out.
Oh, wonderful.
Shit's going down, everybody. I knew it. As soon as I said shit's going down, we roll initiative. I mean, it's kind of understood when you have two giant things walking towards
All
you.
right. Do we
Jay,
have,
at least we're not asking you to
initiatives,
pronounce
25 to 20.
27.
Oh, I have to roll. Wait.
Lee. What does that even say? Lenfer.
I
Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing?
I have 21.
21 for Tiberius. What do you get? 1.
I'm assuming. Is that the name of a town? Is that the name of the town or something? I don't know what that even says. I would think that was just somebody smashing a keyboard.
18.
Yeah, you now see Scanlan, who's usually a jovial individual.
do you
His
know?
eyes begin to
I
tense.
don't like goblins.
Is there anything that you know?
No.
Did we see his
They will
backstory?
all die.
You know a little bit
Don't
about it.
spare any of them.
Copy that.
All right, so
18.
Right.
18. All right, so we have 20.
18 too.
All right, so we have.
I love
27. Oh.
Q and Cats does
have
countdown and
27
other
initiative.
British panel shows.
15 to 10.
Oh, QI. How do you say
10
that?
to 5.
QI? Is that? I don't know how that's. And I love QI and Cats does countdown and other British. I don't know if that. I don't know if that's all one show or 3 different shows or I don't know any of them. I can't pronounce it either.
So you got a
I
3.
have. speaking of
Thanks
just
to
pressing
Doctor
It
Who.
kind of works. I'm
Oh.
distracted holding a tank.
All right, then we have Scanlan.
It's the longest Welsh town name ever. Okay, I can't believe that's a real thing.
As your bear.
It literally looks like somebody violently just pounded on a keyboard until that word appeared.
I thought we brought him along.
Oh, we are back to basic battle maps. I didn't think of this till just now when we saw it.
Okay.
I'm so spoiled now with these progressively more beautiful and more better made, because that's proper English, better made Dwarven Forge battle maps. Then Matt started getting custom stuff done by all these people.
Here.
I am spoiled. Now they're hand-drawn lines on a page. I mean,
Alrighty.
obviously that gotta start somewhere.
Percy, you're up.
I'm sitting
It
down
is
and I'm
literally a
busting out
battle
bad
map.
news.
Literally.
Was that bad news?
So Percy stops, kind of just as he gets to the quarry, a little bit elevated, and he pulls out from the small sack on his back this large elongated contraption, this weird construction that looks similar to the pepper box he usually carries, but much larger and cumbersome. He sets it up on the ground with a small stand at the front and preps itself as a visual point.
Ogre.
Ogre.
All right, go ahead and figure
ogre.
out the bad news.
Have you used this before?
Nope, first time.
Here we go. First time using it. Here we go. Bad news bears.
That's a 20 to 30 attack. Yep.
That'll do it. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right.
Is that critical for you?
19 actually, Mike.
Natural 19.
Natural 19.
Yeah, that's your critical.
That does critical.
Oh, look at that. Natural 19 critical.
That means the damage dice you double. So roll for damage, double that, and then add your modifier.
Alrighty.
Come on.
19
Big money, no
crit.
whammies, yeah.
No whammies. We went pressure luck all the way back
27 points
to
of damage.
episode 1 of Vox, because they just said that. I'm pretty sure in the finale
All right. So
of Mighty Nine, in the finale of Mighty Nine, or sometime very recently, we heard no whammies, no whammies. Pressure luck, one of my favorite game shows of all time. I love that it goes all the way back to episode 1 of Vox.
Almost like reddish white hot, goes cascading through the air, plunges into the side of the ogre's shoulder with a smattering of blood splattering against the cave behind it. It's actually moved back a step and has to catch itself.
Not pleased.
Slams his club into the ground. That ends your turn.
That end, I can't do anything. After
Not
that.
pleased is the ogre.
I move within 60 feet of those big fat nose travels far and
And
fast.
this is
Another travels faster.
this is the entanglement, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It's over here.
Right before there.
Yeah. So everything there is kind of fighting from the entanglement.
Great.
Most of these goblins are currently in.
Next
They shall never have
I'm gonna
to
shoot a
know.
scorching
Have
ray
you-
at the big guys.
Same one.
Have you Sea Dog say it?
So you moved up to here.
What?
Alrighty.
Michael, I don't know what that
And they're
means.
all entangled.
10 years
Yeah,
later,
that's
the
good.
battle maps look much different.
These guys
I've
are
watched the
involved.
video of the
Flush
news
Ray,
guy
Actually,
saying the whole name is
there's
always a laugh. Oh, we're talking the Welsh city. Be right back. Gotta get some lemonade or limeade. I still use drawn maps in my games. Have a big
A couple
washable
of little guys and both of the big
Alright,
guys.
so I'd say probably
Chessex
about
grid
there would be
map?
where you'd want it.
grid map.
Do
Great
that,
grid
and I'm
map.
gonna spend 2 sorcerer points.
Out of curiosity.
immediately, Quickening spell.
Well, I'm not going to do it now. I'll check it later. What is the date on this video? I'm very familiar with the timeline of Mighty Nine because I would always check the dates. I never actually looked at... Well, actually, this wouldn't work because it's the enhanced. When did the actual first episode of Critical Role air? Of this? When did this actual episode first air?
On the right.
Not the enhanced one.
Oh, 17, sorry.
17, okay.
Hi.
The two ogres actually
What you
make their
doing?
saving throws.
What you doing?
Boo.
18 and 19.
Roll crap, your ogres.
Coco woke up and she's looking at me
Goblins,
like,
however, all disintegrate.
what are you doing?
There's
And I'm like, the same
no way
thing I
you're
do
gonna survive
every
the damage you've taken.
Friday, you moron.
You see this like kind of hint of a
No, I'm
red
joking.
ashiness
I
of
love you.
where they
I
once
love
were, and they're
you.
all
Hi.
turned to black nothings. However, roll damage for the ogres. They get half damage because they made the reflex save. So 8d6 damage.
We're still 10 likes away, everybody. We're getting close. We're 33 minutes away. 33. 10 likes. Do we make it? Michael might have more in the back pocket. March 2015, I think. March 12th. Everyone's agreeing. March 12th.
Okay, so as the blast of
So
fire
almost,
dissipates,
we're like a
you
month
see one
and a half
ogre's
away
now burned
from
out, his chest looking a little
the
rough.
10-year. Oh, so literally 10 years. Lace Up said 10 years. When Lace Up said 10 years, in my head I'm like, is it actually that long? In my head I was thinking it was maybe like 8 years.
Hurl him to the other one.
But I know Mighty Nine. I mean, it would make sense with all the time that's gone. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We are almost the 10-year anniversary.
Lift him up in
That's
the
just
air.
your flu.
Yes.
We'll send him into that. All right.
Strangely impressive. That's my blue.
That ogre is knocked prone by the impact.
Yeah.
The other one's
Yo,
also
my
knocked prone.
birthday's coming up, March 12th.
Slammed to the ground.
Oh, that's when is your birthday, Star? You probably told me before. I forget. I have a horrible memory,
Go ahead
and
roll,
I know
26 impact damage.
500 million of you. Well, not that many.
10.
10 damage to each of them.
I know 499 million.
Kind of reeling from the impact. That brings us to Grog and Vex going simultaneously.
Grog and Vex
All
together
right, I'm gonna
again.
cast Hunter's Mark.
Ain't it good to
the
be
most
together
savage one.
again?
Okay, that'd be this one here.
All right,
All right.
and then I'm going to shoot lightning arrow.
Lightning arrow. I feel like we've seen this in the animated show.
So we'll go one.
I've seen a lightning-esque type arrow. I even feel like was lightning arrow what she shot when Keyleth and her teamed up against the dragon.
As you pull it back,
I feel like we did lightning arrow with
your
Keyleth.
fingers strikes through the arrow. You can now see this crackling energy as you're pulling it taut in your bow.
All right.
You let it loose. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Okay.
Y'all think Critical Role is gonna switch to Daggerheart for Campaign 4? Daggerheart is cool, but I
And
hope
then
they
I
stick
do
with D&D.
Something else. 1d.
I've been told about Daggerheart. I don't really know as much as I'm sure other people.
So that's this.
And part of me is wondering, like, when do you guys... I think people said Critical Role Campaign 3 is going to end this year, right?
8.
I think campaign 3 ends this year.
4, 12, plus 3, 15, 17.
Because I honestly wanted to start campaign 4
The ogre that's been beaten and blasted.
like
with the fireballs,
as it's
getting up,
going
grabs its
on,
club and begins to get up on one leg as the lightning
but
arrow slams into its
it's
chest.
too
You can
hard
see
to
it
time
looks-
it.
Looks down for a second,
And I don't want to take a break from everything else, and I want to know all the others.
Into the cavern, its whole muscle system locks tight.
Campaign 3 ends next week.
Falls
Oh my
forward
god.
Again onto its chest, smoke rising off of its.
Oh
whole
my
upper
god.
area on the ground.
So they didn't have nearly as many episodes as campaign 2. I feel like, aren't they like,
if he fails the saving.
aren't they at like 110 or something like that?
Oh, he fails. It's so good.
I know, I am pretty sure
For the,
they aren't even close to 140. Campaign 2's got to be the
10
longest.
damage. Nice. So as the falls
Are they taking a? I'm assuming they're going to take a break from campaign 3. I mean, after campaign 3, they're not going to roll right in do 4, right? They'll probably take like a month or 2 off,
that brings us
maybe
to-
more.
Oh, my hunter's mark. I didn't do my hunter's mark damage.
My hunter's mark.
But it doesn't matter.
Not sure when campaign 4 will actually start. Yeah, I figured like maybe they'll do like one shots or something to fill the gaps. But I was like, to restructure another whole campaign, like how long of breaks did they take between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3? That'll give us an idea.
They are.
122 or 123 will be the last episode. So kind of in the middle of campaign 1 and 2.
Oh my god. Like one of those
No
fire
attacks.
goblins.
455
Insights check?
episodes.
What happened?
Is that a 20?
When are we doing this?
Wah,
Yeah.
keyboard.
Natural.
Get a 1.
I fully understand switching to Daggerheart, so it's fully original for their show. I just love D&D.
20.
4.
Natural 1. I'm really not paying
Me and Vero going to be mainlining caffeine. Not sure when campaign 4 will actually start. Then they're bringing back Brennan for another EXU. I love me some Brennan.
Fear in the eyes of his enemies.
I haven't seen him in so long, but I love Brennan.
To attack. The attacks seem to be instinctual. They
have mini campaigns in between.
Oh
They are
no!
scared.
They announced they're doing a mini-series like Calamity called The Divergence.
No.
122, Star said, as far as campaign 3.
May I make a request that you kill them anyway?
I can't wait for the Divergence. I always love. Will the Divergence? Will Divergence be spoilerific towards campaign 3 or anything involving campaign 1 that I haven't seen? Because maybe I'll rock both of them at the same time if I can. Maybe I'll like how I did Calamity. Maybe we'll
All right, go ahead. And
do
roll for
it.
attack on the first one.
Please don't be. Oh, yeah.
alongside or something.
That's 26.
I had an invite to one of the D20's after party after their NYC show, but was at work. Brendan was just at MSG for a huge live show, but I dream of playing with both. Love to
So as
see
you rush up, you bring your axe into the first goblin to your right.
Brennan DM Matt. I'm assuming that's what you meant.
Feel resistance. You hear this little
Yeah, does anybody? I don't know if anybody wrote it, but what was the gap
rolling off of the side,
between
rolling to a stop.
campaign 1 and 2
Your
and campaign
axe
2 and 3?
hits
Like
through to the one on the
months?
opposite side of you. Go ahead and roll for your second attack.
Did like a year go by? I'm assuming they didn't let a whole year go by because of the popularity. I have been told many times the worst thing you could do when you're succeeding at something is step away from it for too long, because then people lose interest and kind of like forget about it. You get lost in the mix. So I feel like you'd have to keep rolling with it if you're growing. Like once you become super popular, it's not as big a deal, but you don't want to lose your momentum.
Stuck to the edge of your limply dangling against. It's gonna shake it off a little bit.
Double prizes, yeah.
Double prizes.
Great. That ends your turn. You don't have anything in range, so you can use your bonus action for a third attack. If you wanted to do a frenzy action, but you don't need to.
Less than 3 months. Months. No, you can watch The Divergence. It'll be like Calamity. All right. Sounds like a deal. Yeah, Brennan sold out Madison Square Garden. When was that? When? Like I saw MSG before. When did he go to Madison Square Garden? I live 30 minutes away. 40 minutes. If there's no traffic. Like I've gotten New York at 2 in the morning.
I know.
my cousin, we would like go out drinking and then run out of bars that were open in New Jersey and literally rocket to New York because New York bars at the time, at least, I don't know if it's still like this, but most of the bars in New York would be open till like 3 or 4 in the morning. And he had a really fast Porsche
Now it is Vax's go.
and didn't care about breaking the law and would drive like 100 miles an hour from New Jersey to New York, and we would make it to like the Madison Square Garden area in like 30-40 minutes.
Turn just as I get to her.
But that was
my
with
back
zero
is to her,
traffic.
Swing around and
I don't live that far from New York to begin with.
So as you dodge up the side, just this blur of shadow and speed, you just coast up the side of your sister. The daggers both plunge towards the side.
Last weekend, I actually would have been interested in checking that out. I love me some Brennan. He's like, go up 20. I heard a 20. I heard a 20, everybody.
4, 3 plus 2 is 5.
Last call depends on season, but it's like
ally adjacent to it. You don't get advantage
3,
on the attack roll, but you can still do the sneak attack.
Critical hit too.
54-30.
Yeah, you can multiply.
I was
it
at
with the
work.
sneak attack.
Another huge time jump. The 3 campaigns have covered 30 years as is. Last call depends on
Any dice you roll.
season, but
9.
I don't know if I'm confused by it. Last Saturday, between the main games but mini-series, I'm not understanding what that means. Last call depends on season.
The poison's not going to factor in. You swing past her,
Depends
both
on
blades
but it's like
jam right into the side of
maybe
her
I don't
face.
know.
You hear
I'm
it call out.
not following. I'm probably
As it does, you
just
twist
brain
the
farting
daggers
on what
in
you're
a way where
talking
both
about.
blades are now,
So do you
going in
mean
different
the kind of
directions,
time
and
jump
you
which means
carve
even
out sections
Kiki
of
would be
the
long dead?
As you do, the flesh, almost like whale blubber, just slops off the side of it. Organs spill out intestines, and it kind of looks down and tries to
Oh,
pull
the
them back
bar.
in.
Oh, gotcha. I was talking about so many things. Bar's last call, 3:30, 4:30. Gotcha. Yeah, New Jersey at the time. New Jersey used to do last call 1:30. You go to Elizabeth and Newark, which is right outside of New York. Elizabeth and Newark would do like 2:30 last call, so we would literally we would just love to party and drink, and we'd roll with lots of people. This is in my 20s. So we would drink in New Jersey. We would start making our way down that way. So it'd be like 1:30. We'd go to Elizabeth and Newark. We'd hit a bar, have a couple drinks for like an hour, close that bar out, and then jump the bridge right into New York. And we'd get there in like, from Newark, we could get there in like 20 minutes. And we'd go to New York, and we would literally do this like every weekend. We would hit up bars through New Jersey, into Newark and Elizabeth, into New York, and head home, and the sun would be coming up. I just remember the sun would be coming up when I would get home.
I'd say probably over here, not right next to
But this was like college years. We were in our 20s. We just drank an
Are
absurd
there any
amount.
guards around still? Any dwarven guards?
They're all just kind of watching you do this now.
Okay,
This weird moment where, like,
I would
they
say
all
a bit
divide their
spoilery,
risks.
but
You guys
Jay
can be
is
intimidating
ranting.
styles, so I'm just gonna sit back and let you.
I throw up my wall and I turn around and I say,
It's something
"What's
should I not
coming?
read something?
Tell us you know what's coming. What's coming?
Make an intimidation check.
Feel it. You're
I'm
so
not good at
hardcore.
this.
Goblin?
You speak
Oh.
Goblin?
Make a pity roll.
A
Pity roll
very
time.
gentle attempt at intimidation. However, the information gets across. The guards kind of look at you, kind of.
I
taken
say
off guard.
we're about to die.
There's a chance we
Your
get the
best
campaign
interest to
too.
tell us.
There's a chance that we get that with campaign 4. Plus, it'll be over 2 years before anything comes near into play.
Put together.
He'll forget. I don't even know what I'm.
Something's.
Did I hear something or read something that's spoilery?
From where?
I don't even like you. You guys are saying he'll forget. I don't even know if I heard it. I don't even know if I have to forget it. We're also 20 minutes away from the end of this episode. We have not hit a like in 25 minutes.
I cast
We are 10 likes away.
stone skin on my
10 likes away
Oh, good call.
from 50. If we hit 50, you guys know 20 minutes we'll jump into episode 2. But we've hit a wall. We have hit a wall.
Okay. So you got
Like the video as anybody new. If anybody is new, we will chug half of what remains in my mason jar,
the rest of Kraghammer.
which is mom's water,
Yeah, it is.
delicious mom's water,
What's in the middle?
which is alcoholic. If you didn't know, check it out. Go online. It's not sponsored or anything. I just like it.
This disappears. Your
The entanglement. He forgot to remember to forget. You skipped it, you're in the clear. All good in the hood, my friends. I knowingly didn't read it.
Hundreds of feet up.
Like, there's another person in my brain that told me, don't read this, Jay, and I listened.
That's fine.
If anybody's new in the chat, like and say, Jay, drink this glass. If not, who wants it?
Anywhere else you want to go? I mean, right now we're technically not in combat.
Who?
We're out of combat. Yeah, we're out of combat.
9 away. Now we're 9 away. Yes, we are 9 away now. Single digits. 9 likes away. I'm gonna pick someone at random. Is Ninja still here? Is Neil? My good friend Neil is Ninja.
Far back at the moment.
Neil or Ninja?
Okay.
Whoever says what's up first gets this chug. If neither of you do, then I pick another person at random. Unless somebody's new in the chat.
We can say to go get Ballsack and bring him down to the fire.
Jay Drink. Who is that?
Balgus? You're still like
Jay Drink. Why is that icon not have a name?
Some of them have crossbows set up, by the way. You can see some of them
Jay
have, like,
Drink.
down,
Who is that?
Fire whatever is going to come through.
Good.
Why does that?
Crack of the wall. You see the dust.
Neil is here. I might drink to the icon I see, but I don't know why the icon doesn't have a name.
Taking aim.
I don't know who that is. Jay Drink. Yeah, like what is that? Like clever name I made is asking. I am confused. I am confused and happy enough.
No, currently, no. You guys have been pretty clean sweep.
Good question. Whoever you are, you're getting this chug.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen no name, and I'm.
You can spend all your uses to inspire as many people as you have the uses of it. So.
I don't know. I'm confused. Cheers to Jay Drink. Everybody, we're cheersing to Jay Drink. Drink to the icon, exactly. Neil, we're drinking to the icon, everybody. Cheers to the icon of what, in my horrible vision, looks like a man wearing glasses. To the man wearing glasses.
All right, so,
Wait,
so you got,
all of us, we all get
each of you has to have a single D8 dice. It's an inspiration dice that kind of, the bardic inspiration has flown through you that you can use to add to an attack roll. Not damage. You can add it to an attack roll, a saving throw.
Do I know you, man in glasses? Yeah. Do I know the man in glasses? But the man in glasses got it. Feel free to like the video, everybody. We are 7 likes away. 7 likes away. From jumping into episode 2 in 20 minutes. 20 minutes, we'll jump in episode 2.
Cover right there next to me.
If we hit 7 likes.
I'll get behind the cover.
I mean, we're at the I mean, we hit over 40 people before, but we're over 35 right now, so there's got to be some people in here that haven't hit the like.
So it's going to say something. Great.
Cheers.
All right, so
no, sir, I do not know you. You are the mystery man. I kind of dig it.
You see
the mystery man in glasses. I just got really confused and disoriented because of the man in the glasses.
A naga? A large serpentine creature with a humanoid head. However, this one is swollen.
Did he say serpentine? Isn't it serpentine?
And it has affixed to it.
Can you say serpentine? I'm not making fun of that. I'm just wondering, can serpentine and tine?
It is a seriously terrible abomination as it just breaks through the stone.
I love it. I love it. We got a giant, snakish abomination.
We're beginning back at the top of the
No, but he didn't help. What else is new? Now Michael's. Oh, that's Michael's other. I was like, now who the hell is this Michael? Another Michael. It's Michael. It's our Michael. Jumping in, helping out with the likes.
Can I have myself already trained on
you've had a moment to train. You haven't seen the creature until it just bursts out, so it would take you around.
I'm taking my round.
We have so many people. How do we not have the likes? We're getting there. We're 5 away now. 5 away.
What did you say? We did.
With about 15 minutes left.
I'm thinking the same
Same gun. Just a gun.
Okay.
I might be the most spoiler-conscious person, by the way. LOL.
Shoot really far, really hard.
We're
I'll do
Nerded Herb.
Scorching red.
You said you live in South Florida, I believe. Whereabouts? My uncle lives in Florida, and I've been there many a time. Just out of curiosity, and if you don't mind, out of curiosity, I also like to know how old people are, just because. I don't know. I like to know, because I'm 43. I like to know where people are at, because I make references and quote movies all the time, and I'm curious who will know the quotes I use.
23.
23 hits?
Yes.
Okay.
The music has ramped up. We're 1 like away. 1 like away, by the way. 1 like away from jumping in episode 2. But the music has truly ramped up.
I'll go for the second shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Natural 20. We've been nailing 20s. We have been nailing. They definitely have to adjust the volume when they roar because it gets very unstable.
His arm shakes as he releases the
I mean, it is their first go. We're over 50, everybody. We are over 50 likes. We're jumping to episode 2.
Roll full damage and double it.
Roll full damage, double it. I mean, my guess is we're going to end this battle before the episode, but we're jumping in episode 2.
12 times 2, 24 points of damage.
Oh. I'm terrible at math. Stay in school, kids.
Terrible at math, stay in school, kids. I am the greatest mathematician in the history of the world, so you're welcome for nothing.
Donate next week.
Next week you can donate to that. All right, so that
Marion Ravenwood is back. Marion Ravenwood. 39, Temecula, California. What is 39? Your actual ad? What is 39?
I'm gonna shoot.
We're at 50, 39. I know you live in Temecula, California, but what is the 39? 41? Oh, the temperature? Are we talking temperatures? Is it?
Sweet.
I'm in Tampa, and I'm. Oh. We're giving ages. I'm an idiot. I asked ages. I'm an idiot.
Gonna hang out because I don't.
I literally was like, it's 39 degrees in California. The other day, Marion Ravenwood told me the other day it was very cold in California. So half of me thought you meant the temperature. 51 over there.
But I am gonna do.
We have an where is it? 27 Nerditor.
Okay, so you
27 Nerditor. You are a youngster amongst us, but you know you're still definitely an experienced person.
Burst into flames, arcing halfway through the air.
Okay.
I feel
21.
like I tell people all the time, all through my 30s, I didn't get phased. When I hit 40s, I started actually feeling somewhat old. Somewhat old. In my once I hit like 41, I feel like even when I hit 40, maybe I was in denial, but when I hit 41, I not only started feeling like life took a toll, but I just felt like it sounded older.
Which is this.
All through my 30s, I was like, who cares? 30s, big deal. But I still feel great. Carrie, 44. Oh, we're very close, Carrie. When's your birthday, Carrie? I'm October 7th.
That's a
81. 1981, October 7th. Is my birth. I just made it to a millennial. So I tell people all the time, I'm a millennial. Which probably is something I shouldn't brag about. Maybe, possibly. No offense to millennials, because I am one. But I just made the cutoff. I get to feel younger just because of nonsense.
And I would like to use the chain of returning, also crafted by Tiberius, attach it to the end of the great axe, and throw it from where I am at the snake.
Okay. So I was running around.
September 7th here. I remember that because me and Holly were a month apart. November 14th, 1980. We are
17.
very well. Yeah, about a little under a year. A little under a year.
That is 15.
Or a little over a year. A little over a year.
Embeds itself pretty deeply into the torso.
And I have Hunter's Mark.
Roll Hunter's Mark damage now.
Thank you.
Hunters. Thank you, chat room. I was like, what? Like I looked right in her face. I looked directly in her face, and Laura pointed at me. I swear to God, she was talking to me from 10 years in the past. I am convinced it was real.
Roll a d20. Oh, DC 12.
Hey, my birthday is October 7th. 2? Have I mentioned that before?
Plus one.
Honestly, Clever? I don't know if we have, because I feel like I would have remembered.
7.
Is it really October 7th? I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming you wouldn't lie. But, yeah, I feel like we would have acknowledged. Maybe you weren't here when I've said it, because I've definitely said my birthday before. But maybe it was like when you weren't here. Because, like, especially the week of my birthday, I definitely did shots and drinks for my birthday.
Oh no.
Maybe you weren't here.
Oh no.
All I know is me and Clever share a birthday. We are birthday twins. Clever, but Clever's much younger than me, I feel like. Clever, did you write your age? 33 Texas, Oklahoma. That's Azure Sky. Sandy Michaels. Jay forgets how to say Veronica regularly. Sandy Michaels. Are you new? I feel like I recognize that name. Oh no, it's Michael. It's Michael. It's gotta be Michael. I was there. I'm on the case of millennial. I'm on the cusp of millennial, but I'm still a millennial. I will not be called Gen Z, LOL. We did acknowledge Clever's birthday. I honestly don't remember. Oh well. Well, here's to Clever and me being birthday twins, but I think Clever, like I said, I think Clever is much younger. I feel like Clever's like at least 10, 15 years younger than me, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wrote it, but I just, from past discussions. I'm 37.
That's nothing.
Oh, 51 likes. I was going to say, Veronica.
Second strike.
Okay.
I thought
another 6 damage from the third strike.
Was,
well, actually, it would have been 6.
Not at 51, but I wasn't sure. 86 is an elder millennial.
However, make a Constitution saving throw.
Is that you, Clever? You're 86. Is that what we're saying here? I just know I'm older. Maybe it's 5 years. Because if 1986 is Clever,
What am I? Constitution.
then I'm 5 years older. But I felt like I was older than that. We're at 53 likes now. Those of you jumping in, if we hit 75, natural 1. Natural 1.
Burning pain pulse into your bloodstream as your whole body.
Natural 1. Right after the natural 20, we get a natural 1. But if we hit 75 likes, we'll do bonus time, just so you all know. We're 22 away from bonus time, but we're into bonus time. We're like a freaking casino. We have hit bonus time. Ding, 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 bonus time.
You take 13 points of damage, half by stone skin, so you take a total of 7.
85 elder millennial. It's the ADHD. What's the ADHD?
16. 16? You managed to physically
Well, we got
resist
30
the poison
peeps.
in
I
your
think we
system.
all
You feel
hit the
that
like
change
already.
The muscles tense, but then your dragon.
Is that
dragonborn
a secondary account?
Shrug off the effect of the
September 85. Oh, September 85 for me.
That's what I did.
Flares off its face.
Is that a new person? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Nastian? Is that Nastian? Like Bastian? I don't know if I mean, that's a difficult one for me. I can't even say Veronica. It looks like Nastian Ninja 808. Well, Nastian 1 Ninja 808. Or is that Ninja? Is that Ninja? Are you Ninja? Is that Ninja Master? I don't know. I see Ninja in it. I immediately thought Ninja Master. Millennials are 81 to 96. Yeah. It's funny to me because my sister is like 8.5 years younger than me, I think. It's around 8.5 years younger than me. And she's a millennial too. I think it's funny that we're in the same grouping, but I'm like almost a decade older. 2 critical. See, he's acknowledging what I said. It's Ninja. That's what I thought. When I saw it, I'm like, wait, I know I've seen that name, but not often. Funny. This happened the last time. There we go. I didn't even read it. I was saying, I know I remember that name, but I wasn't sure. And then I was like, oh, Ninja. I remembered and acknowledged it before I read Ninja's comment. So I am obviously a genius.
Plus 7 is 11. Plus...
Anybody know? We are 8 minutes away from the, well, not even 7. We're 7 minutes away from the end of this, but we're jumping in to episode 2. Does anybody want me to chug the rest of this in their honor?
44 damage. 44.
I'm gonna, if no one's new in the chat, anybody new, you get it automatically if you're new. But if not, I'm guessing, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 20 in my head right now. Number in my head from 1 to 20. Everyone guess Whoever guesses right gets
Actually
it
hits one of the
dedicated
heads
to them.
on one of the very
If no one new jumps in. Unless someone new jumps in, guess a number from 1 to 20, and you will get this. I will chug the rest of it in your honor.
Rough, actually.
I'll even add.
The physical form, you can see the
I'll even
stitches
add a little
come
bit
apart in some
of
the seams.
Rip and
You
Rash
can see
Fuck.
a
Rip and
black
Rash
liquid
Fuck
kind
grape.
of spill out from some of the
Just
tube
to give it a little
Just a
color.
reminder that the dagger spells.
And I'll still chug the whole thing. Gonna chug this whole thing of Rip and Rash Fuck. From 1 to 20. Number 1 to 20. I don't know why people are saying 42.
Okay, so
What is 42?
I'm really upset.
1 to 20.
It's
Number
really
1 to
hurting.
20.
So
I have not seen it yet.
I take my staff and I go. Well, bam,
I see
and
13,
crack, and I do
11,
thunder wave,
7,
pushing him back
15,
2
4,
feet.
6,
All right.
8, 18. No one's got it yet. The number I'm thinking of, 1 to
Okay,
20.
2d8.
3,269. Ninja got it on the dot. No, I'm just joking. Obviously joking.
Slammed right
5 stars saying a Roman numeral 5. I don't know if that was intentional,
4 damage.
but it's a Roman numeral 5. 69, 7, 4. No one's got it yet. 1 to 20. Number in my head. 1 to
turn
20.
into an eagle.
Okay.
As one does.
And if you get it right, I will also turn into an eagle, like Keyleth, and fly away while I drink it.
And I
42 is the
fly
answer
away.
to the universe, the answer to life and the universe. Carrie said 15. Nope. There we go. Emily Mary with the 17. I don't even think Emily Mary, I think, just came in here not
And
too
then I
long
cry in
ago.
the corner and rock back and forth.
What tape water? I'm new. What tape? Is that really a new person? Emily Mary's getting it, but what tape water? Or tape water, tap water. What tap water? Are you new or are you someone with a different account? What tap water will get the drink? Emily Mary is the only one. 17 was the number. Immediately, I thought 17, and Emily Mary has won the day. And I think Emily Mary, unless I hadn't seen her name pop up, I think Emily Mary just came in not too long ago. So Emily Mary,
So I inspire myself.
you
but I
genius.
move 5 feet back, so I'm on the same row.
You get
as him.
this.
No, not that far.
Did you just
Yes.
jump in, Emily Mary?
And then I'm going to cast
But you're gonna get it.
lightning bolt at him.
This will be
Okay.
the chug to end the episode in honor of the great Emily Mary, who has joined us.
What's your DC on the spell?
Emily Mary, I've never told you this before.
17.
I don't think I've said it to anybody, and it kind of just came to my mind when I thought about it.
Roll 8d6.
You
8d6.
have 2 of the names of my longest girlfriends, Emily and Mary. 2 different girls. I've had an Emily and a Mary, and they were 2 of my longest relationships ever. Mary was the girl I was engaged to and dated for like 6 or 7 years.
4.
And Emily I dated for a while as well, not nearly as long as that. But you have 2, oh my God, Jesus Christ, they just blew my ears out. Coco jumped up and shit all over the bed. No, she didn't. My God, they got loud. Did that blow all of our ears out? I understand success just happened, but good God Almighty.
I let the player describe their victory.
Good
So,
God
as you sing to yourself, the
Almighty.
bolster
Woohoo, just jumped in. Emily Mary, you are the winner. You're like somebody that we're all sitting at the friggin' poker table for 8 hours and you walked in and just cleaned us all out. That's what you did, Emily Mary, in the greatest of ways.
Slowly, but painfully
Scan, let's hear it. Hear him out.
As it slowly feels the effect coursing through its evil body.
Scanlan,
All right, so because of your
We're hearing him out, and then we're
ability to
chugging this
actually
for Emily
shape
Mary.
Sound from an arcane standpoint, a lightning bolt should be an instant flash of arcane energy. You actually cause it to
by the way,
crawl
the
and
2
control
girlfriend
out.
name thing isn't a bad thing.
Up the torso
I'm still
of this-
friends with
this
both of those
horrible
girls
abomination.
to
As
this
it
day.
does, you can see the bolt splinter and destroy.
We
each
ended on good
suture
terms.
As each of its heads begins to slaw off the rest of the torso until nothing is left but the single head that's screaming into the air as the bolt makes its way up the neck. Its eyes burst out in a blast of energy, and the body falls limp.
Can it
Delicious.
have a lightning bolt shaped in an S?
Lightning bolt in the shape of an S in honor of the great and mighty Scanlan. There we are, everybody. We have not only done the first episode. I'll be honest. I did not expect a battle map in the first episode.
All the rest of the dwarves begin stepping down, putting their crossbows.
I mean,
down,
it would
looking
make
down at the
sense
little gnome that
to
created
start off with a
storm
bang,
in its hands. And kind of
or
one of them
an
taps
S.
on the shoulder and goes, well done.
Thank you. Just promise me that you'll tell Pike about this.
Okay.
Because it was really cool.
Just
right?
promise me you'll tell Pike about this. We are lacking a
Look
Pike.
into the tunnel that it came from, and the one that you spoke to earlier kind of goes, so, that's the kind of thing that's been coming out of there.
Lovely.
Yeah, thanks for the
Lovely,
heads up.
lovely.
Really helpful.
We're
Go ahead and leave the
I was gonna say, we're like a minute away. Matt's gotta be closing this out. Huzzah! They are a game or two in though. Oh, okay, that's right. You're right. You're right.
On Thursday, 7 o'clock though.
I forgot. They did say that they already jumped in.
Sundry's going to South by Southwest.
Good job, dude.
Dude, thank you.
Who is this?
This was fun. This was so much
Who is this
fun.
dude?
Yeah.
Zach?
Actually, the most fun I've had all week. Not wanting to like die of stress behind the.
Who is Zach? Besides the skinniest man I've ever seen. No, I'm not trying to be mean.
But we are
He's just very,
actually
he's a
packing
very
up
skinny
the
dude.
cameras that are filming me now, our unit, everything, lights, and getting on a plane and heading to South by Southwest. We may stream tomorrow. We may not. We're kind of flying in blind. We'll see what stuff looks like when we get there. But thank you guys so much, and we'll be back next
Who
week.
informed me? The first producer. Oh, is he still around?
Thank you all for coming.
Is he still around? Oh my god, that was so abrupt. I forgot how abrupt they end. Oh, look, I can jump right in.
Hello,
look
everyone,
at this.
and
They
welcome
made it
to the
easy
second
for me.
episode of
We're gonna stop. We're gonna take a break. Take a break. The first producer. What the fuck, guys? There was another plane. No fucking way. Is there really? What? What? All right, everybody. We're taking a pause. How funny is that? I'm like, oh my god, we don't have to do anything. Ready? We're taking a pause. Did it just happen? In North? No freaking way. What? We're taking a gander because that's crazy. Here we go. We're jumping in.
Which was written.
This is live, everybody.
Air tank that Steve showed us a picture of is an air.
I didn't intentionally go to Fox. It just was the first thing that popped up.
We do know, there's that, oxygen tank on a Philadelphia street in the area in this debris field. So.
Let me see who else is live. I'm assuming every news station is live. I'm just curious. Breaking another plane. Let's see this guy's talking. Let's talk with him.
It was a jet.
We're going to go
rescue
live
air
with this guy
ambulance.
loud.
They were transporting somebody. They had 6 people on that plane. This is not a missile. I repeat, this is not a missile.
This guy's explaining everything right now.
6 people allegedly were on this plane. That's 2 pilots, 2 doctors, a patient, and a family member. They were on
Shout
this
out
plane.
to this dude.
They were flying from
the Pascal
they
Show,
were
everybody.
flying
The
from
Pascal Show.
Philadelphia,
Shout out to this
northeast
dude.
Philadelphia, on their way to.
Look at this freaking
Missouri.
explosion. Holy shit.
To Springfield Branson National Airport in Missouri. Now, what they were flying out there for, we do not know. But this was not a missile. This was a plane, a small jet. But a small jet can still do a whole lot of damage, as we're seeing right here.
What the? Oh, they're right there. You can see it.
Unbelievable.
Oh my god, it does look like a missile. That's crazy.
Unbelievable, as
Right,
we're seeing right
right,
here.
like look at this. See it coming? You can see it right here in the sky. I'm pausing. Thanks to this dude, the Pascal Show. I've never heard of him, but he is literally doing live commentary. Look at it right here. Hits the ground. Looks like something out of a goddamn movie.
Unbelievable.
It literally, I mean, I don't mean to make light of things. It literally
And this
looks like
doesn't
something
have
out
a
of
sound
Cloverfield or something.
That's
like
why you don't hear anything.
when the
This is
friggin'
just
shit
video.
starts going nuts.
But have mercy.
What the frig?
Here, again. So let me just grab that really quick.
I just grabbed the first thing I could see that was live, and this guy is definitely doing some. He explained the whole thing. I was like, who's gonna explain it live? And this dude did it. Thank you, Mr. Pascal Show. That's freaking nuts. The funny thing is I'm there because I follow myself, but he's the biggest thing next to Fox News. I don't see any. Oh, here, the plane crash. Here, let's see what this lady has to say. Then we'll jump in. We'll jump back in after this.
If we can, about.
This literally just happened, apparently. I mean, it's saying the live news started 32 minutes ago, so it was over a half hour ago.
Somebody who's in need of, a kidney or
it could be that. They're saying now with the FAA, according to the FAA, with 2 people on board, it's probably less likely that there was a patient that was on board. So we're still trying to figure out exactly who was on that flight and what their intentions were of why they were going to Springfield, Missouri. 6:30 is when the FAA is saying that the crash did occur.
6:30. There you go.
Looks like, according to a number of those
6:30 in Missouri. What's the time? What time is it in Missouri?
The plane took off around 6:06, a little bit after.
Oh, there it is right there.
From Northeast Airport.
Holy shit.
Police are here right now,
That was a wild shot.
Additionally, detectives are in the tower right now trying to get.
Look at this shot. He's literally walking out of his house saying goodbye.
At this point, it's quiet here though because of that ground
Jesus.
stop. But as we learned,
Insanity. My God. I just wanted to catch it. So, I mean, that's pretty much... I'm smoking some resin in honor. May want to cut this stuff for the VOD. Don't know how all that works. I'm allowed to jump in and out. I'm allowed to jump in and out, and news is fair use. Just so you guys know, news... Oh, I left the window open. I just closed it out. News is fair use. And if I jump in and out, I'll be all right. I honestly just wanted to catch the gist of it. That is freaking nuts. Well, plane crashes in Northeast Philadelphia. Jesus Christmas. Wait, didn't I hear Missouri? It says Northeast Philadelphia. I thought I heard Missouri. I thought they said it. Oh, maybe it left Missouri. Maybe the plane left Missouri. Either way, insanity. Another plane just crashed. That one didn't get hit. The plane the other day was a collision. This one literally dive bombed into the frickin' street. Crazy. Well, on that note, let's do something more fun. I mean, you know, my respects to the families and stuff like that. They said it was 6 people. I think they said 6 people. What am I doing? I'm like totally brain farting now. Enhanced for critters. Enhanced for critters. Well then. Oh, they're already up to episode 10 today. Episode 10 came out today. Enhanced for critters. There we go. What is all this?
Episode of Critical.
What's the time? Don't forget the F-35 that crashed. That one I might not know. Give me 1 second. I just have to check something. Do. I just have to check. My dad is asking me a question. I just have to text real quick. I saw my dad text me, and I immediately thought he was telling me about what just happened because he's like always watching the news. But it wasn't about that. He's like, I need you to look something up real quick on your phone on an app. So here we go. I'm looking it up. Give me 2 seconds. Everybody get ready. We're going to jump into episode 2. So get ready. And then we will jump in. FYI, the F-35, did I say 350? I might have said 350. The F-35 almost saved itself without a pilot. That thing is way too smart. Tell your dad to prepare for Skynet. Here we go. What is happening? What is happening here? Oh my God. The app is like not working that I'm supposed to look for. Give me like 2 more seconds. I mean, everyone else is good. We're going to jump in. If somebody... Oh, there we go. Recap starts at 15:30. Vero, you are amazing. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't know where to start. All right, give me 2 seconds. Come on, sign me in. I just want to look at my app. You have an inactive plan. For details, select continue, and you'll be redirected to the what? I don't understand you. I'm trying one more time and then I'm done. Boop. All right. I don't know. I know way too much about those jets because my support group is active and a former millionaire. Episode starts at 17. The recap is 15:30. Should we do the recap? Oh, look at that. It even splits it up for us. Look at that. It literally split it up for us. I mean, I guess we might as well watch the recap.
But you can still go to the Time Travel Mart and...
Oh, I maxed the volume out. You're probably all going deaf. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't do the volume.
Echo Park, and
we're going to stop at 15:30.
826 LA, and I'm sure you can donate through there if you want to.
Don't worry, everybody.
We'll be good.
We're going to pause at 15:30 and set the
Let's
clock.
go ahead and do a little recap of what happened last week. So the party has been hired by
Wait,
my friend, Arcanist Allura Vysoren in the city of Iman.
We're going to go right there. 15:35. I want a nice little even number. 15:35. 15:35. Set the clock. All right. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. All right, everybody, set your clocks. Set your clocks. Like I said, if we hit 75, we're 20 likes away. 20 likes away from 75. So, if you would like, you could like the video. If you haven't already liked the video, what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. Who am I? Who am I? Beep, 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 beep. There we go. I'm just trying to sign back on and make sure everything's going smoothly. There we go. All right. We're 20 likes away. Now we're 19 likes away. 19 likes away from bonus time. Do we hit it? I don't know. We only have 30 minutes to do so. I'm going to include the recap because it's only a minute and 25 seconds anyway. And I feel like it would be nice. There's an outro, a very long outro, apparently. 46? There's like a, well, not very long. It's like a 4-minute outro, 3-minute outro. All right, we're jumping in. I have to chug this for Emily Mary. I did not forget. Okay, can you resend the link? Night Marion. Okay, when it posts. All right, everyone, I'm out for the night, Marion Ravenwood. Have a good night. Check out the edit when you can. Or when it posts. Okay, Marion, yeah, Michael will probably... There's the link. Michael sent the link. I'm going to post it on YouTube for those of you. I mean, you could all check it out right now. But I am going to post it on YouTube. I think Michael posted it. I think he told me he posted it on his channel. So... There's the link. It's on Michael's channel. Night, Marion. Marion, I'll talk to you later. Congratulations again on the job. But this is for Emily Mary, who guessed the number 17. To Emily Mary 17. We're going to chug this bastard, and then we're going to jump into the final 30 minutes. We are 19 likes away from double bonus time. Cheers to all of you. I love you all. It's unlisted. Oh, it's unlisted. Okay. Oh, I said that so loud. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. All right. We're out. All right, here we go. Everybody's good? Everyone thumbs me up. Thumbs me up. Thumbs me up. Just so you guys know, this week on Patreon, we are starting Schitt's Creek. That's why I have this shirt on. I honestly put the shirt on because I was going to react to it today. I already have seen episode 1, but I reacted to it like a while ago. So I was going to react to more episodes, and then I decided I probably should rewatch episode 1 because I'm not kidding you. I feel like it was 2 years ago. I did it for a Patreon member who requested to watch it, and then they changed their mind and did a different show. So I had seen episode 1, and now somebody else joined and was like, yo, let's do Schitt's Creek. And I remember so little, if anything, that I don't even remember who Bob is. So I just cracked this. We're going to throw this in here, and we're going to drink this while we watch the next 30 minutes of episode 2. We're jumping in episode 2. We're already rolling with episode 2, everyone. So everyone thumbs up. I'd have to change some stuff so I could proper link things rather than just leave it unlisted. Wayne and Who Progress? Wayne and Who Progress? Patricia, thanks for subscribing. Carrie has subscribed. I believe that is the Carrie we've been to. Yep, Carrie M. I was like, I'm pretty sure Carrie M was who. I'm like, that's too coincidental to be somebody else. Thank you for the subscription or subscribing to Carrie. For subscribing. And then we're going to roll. I'm surprised that's still so cold. It's been sitting here for 2 hours. All right. Everybody ready? We already thumbs up. Doctor Who progress. Oh. Wayne. Oh. Literally when I saw Wayne and Who progress, I'm like, is that a thing? Wayne and Who? Wayne and Who? Doctor, I'm an idiot. Wayne, I think I have 2 episodes left of, well, I was going to say of season 1, but there only is 1 season. I think I have 2 episodes left. Mike, I'll probably finish that this weekend, to be honest with you. Doctor Who, I literally got really into Doctor Who on season 5. Season 5 has already started on Patreon. I think we're on episode 2 or 3 on Patreon. I, the other day, watched like 5 or 6 episodes. I'm easily halfway through season 5 already. I got really into it. Like, I really am digging Matt Smith. A lot of people were like, you might like him more than David Tennant. And I was like, I don't know. David Tennant was great. And I really do like Matt Smith. So I also, honestly, more so, I love the sidekick. Oh my God, I'm brain farting on her name. But the side, like, I thought I would never love anyone as much as Rose. And I really dig her. And I'm totally brain farting on her name. It was like Amelia or something. I watched so many in a row day 1 that like I was like, I'm in. Amy? I don't remember. All I know is I really like her and I forgot her name. As much as I like her, I forgot her name. And it also is famous actress that was in Jumanji and plays Nebula. And I'm brain farting on her name too. Karen Gillan. Thank you. Karen Gillan, it is Amy. Okay, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's Amy. But I think it was Amelia. I think like her child name was Amelia, and then she said Amy when she changed it. But I was pretty sure it was Amy. But she was Nebula, and it's Karen Gillan, and I love her, and we're jumping in. Ready, everybody? 3, 2, 1, go.
To head towards the dwarven town of Kraghammer.
We
as a good
head
friend of hers,
towards
one of the members of the council of
Kraghammer.
Tal'dorei
Well, that's the
this,
this is the recap.
This being a halfling paladin named Lady Kima of Vord, who was on a vision quest as part of a pilgrimage and was drawn towards some dark evil she said was manifesting somewhere deep beneath Kraghammer and hadn't been heard from since. So the party was sent there to go ahead and seek her. Upon arriving in Kraghammer, shenanigans ensued. They made some friends, made some enemies, wandered the town. Brothers, sisters walked around as if they were married.
No.
Brother sisters. I said the same thing. I love the 11th Doctor. Amy is great.
The bottom ring of Kraghammer proper. Talking to Lord
he doesn't know about the goat yet.
Who,
the goat.
Yes, Gracespine.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Greatest of all time, goat. Not an actual goat.
Kraghammer, where supposedly this paladin.
I just watched Wicked.
Having a conversation with him, a bunch of goblins and ogres began to spring from the mountains and attacking the workers. The party swooped down.
My God, I'm brain farting on everyone's
names.
names.
That the goblins and ogres weren't attacking; they were fleeing from something else. Of which
Tyrion from Game of Thrones was the goat.
Proper, some strange,
why am I brain farting on everyone's names?
Hydra-ish abomination. The party then proceeded to slaughter it.
Whatever his name is.
By Scanlan,
when you said goat, I immediately thought of the goat from Wicked because I just saw it. I saw it in theaters, but I just watched it again the other day.
Into the battle. Scanlan feeling the tingling in his fingers as the little bolts of arcane energy kind of sparked.
I can remember his fake name, Tyrion Lannister. I can't remember his goddamn real name.
And begin to kind of walk up to the party. And someone start. Well, she went. That was great. Well done. Fantastic. Where did you learn that?"
Fantastic. Peter Dinklage, thank you so
Shouting off
much.
each other and patting each other in the back. A few moments of this progresses before all of a sudden there's a hush comes about the crowd, and you see
A hush
5 or 6 carvers
comes among the crowd.
pull their way through. Carvers being the guards of Kraghammer, with Lord Nostoc Greyspine himself stepping through. He looks at the rest of the group and goes,
All right, so you've certainly proven yourselves in battle.
well, of course we have. Sorry.
I would like to continue this conversation that we had back in my office, if you don't mind.
He turns around and begins to walk back.
Oh, wait, Nostoc.
He's not even listening. He's just.
Oh wait, Nostoc. Yeah, no, I don't got time for you.
Didn't you just go call?
Well, I'm not an eagle, but I am still poisoned.
Oh, I can help you.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Honestly, everyone I've talked to, talking about Doctor Who here, everyone I've talked to said it's either always David Tennant or Matt Smith. So I'm curious who the GOAT is.
I'm gonna cast protection from poison on Keyleth.
Okay.
So far, I've liked all the Doctors. Even the ones I thought I wouldn't like in the beginning, like every Doctor at first, I'm always like, I don't know. And then I'm like, all right, he's freaking awesome. Even the first one, I was like, I'm not gonna like David Tennant because I love the first guy too much, like the ones I've seen from 2005 on.
You gotta take a breath to yourself.
And I'm like, yeah, and then I definitely like David Tennant more. And now I already love Matt Smith.
Look back to the left. Are you gonna go talk to
I
him?
guess we should go
We
follow.
have two very
Can't
important
we look in
questions.
the hole a little bit more?
No,
Oh, we're gonna go in the hole in just a minute, Grog.
Then you can smash.
You did that last night. We need to take care of the business.
Separate
Let's go talk to the man. I'm sure it's going to lead back to the mine, so...
To the hole.
Yes, to the hole.
To the hole.
Percy, do you have something to say before?
To the hole.
Wait, this is good. We have to find out what that was, and we have to see if he'll finally give us some of that ale. I think that's the two most important things.
It was wine, I believe.
No, it was bloody
blood wine.
beer.
Bloody wine.
I thought it said a bloody bear, like trinket.
Good,
I read it real quick and I'm like, a bloody bear.
All right, so
My
as you look back to
God,
the ramp that heads up
the poor
from
bear.
The mine enclosure itself to the top of the realm, which is where the Grey Spine Industries mining facility is.
Reminder,
You brought into
we are
the
19
den,
likes
brought back
away
to Nostoc's office.
from jumping
He's
into
not sitting there,
episode
he's kind of
2.
pacing behind his desk, waiting for you as you approach. As you enter the room, he stops pacing, turns around, puts his hand on the desk, and says,
Please, enter and close the doors behind you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to slam the door like that.
What was that? Did he do a sound effect or was that... Did he do that intentionally? Did Orion do that intentionally or was that like
as you close
an accidental... It sounded like when you open a soda and it pops or something. I didn't see what he did.
Sir Greyspine, Lord Greyspine, Mr.
He's got something in his hand. I think he opened a soda or something and it went
Why
pop.
you summoned us here? Is
I don't
it to
know.
tell us
All I know
information
is...
about what just
I don't know.
came
That's
out
all
of
I
your
know.
mind.
All I know is I don't
Well,
know.
let's be clear. We dwarves don't need help from outsiders. We can handle our own business.
Of course.
Just fine.
Speaking of outsiders, you wouldn't happen to have seen Lady Kima, would you?
Lady Kima.
As the discussion is
I love me some Kima. In the animated, she's probably one of, if not my favorite side characters.
She was a troublemaker and she went in.
You're an eagle.
She's in the mine.
You're an eagle. What is Marisha wearing? I just noticed what Marisha's wearing.
As far as I know, she's down
She
there
has
somewhere.
got...
Hopefully still in one piece.
It looks like she skinned an animal and threw it on.
We're getting to that. You see these small intrusions?
I mean, it looks
That
nice.
are meeting our quotas with the bronze grip metalworks and export shipments.
It literally looks like something out of
Employees
Vikings.
have been forced to
Like she
collapse
had no
in
clothes and was like,
non-negligible
I'll take care of
portions
it.
Tunnels to prevent incursions like this without my approval. And this is a pattern that I wish to stop at once.
Is it a,
Thus,
maybe it's, I don't know if it's a shirt or if it's just very long and draped over her. Because she has a shirt under
Free
it.
rein to our minds. I shall get the proper approval.
The
to
key,
make sure no
oh my god, I'm an
carver's
idiot.
property was the one that is
See, I'm still not used
lower
to the
grade.
characters. In my head, I'm
But I
thinking,
would contract you to delve past our tunnels. and
it
investigate
makes
the
sense
source
for
of these
Keyleth. It
creatures.
makes sense.
Where they come from, where they live, and if there is some sort of a lead.
How do you feel about
who gives them their commands?
NIN? Are we talking to me? I don't know what NIN is.
For
If you're
this,
talking to me,
I'll reward you with not a trifle sum. 25,000 gold pieces.
My algorithm feeding me Who Shorts and 9/11/12 were scarier and almost instantly. Yeah, I kind of went on a Tenant. I kind of went on a Tenant isn't scary rant a week or two ago. Nothing against him.
We've been charged to find Lady Kima. We need assurances that we will.
The
find
band?
her, or
Oh,
some
9 Inch
evidence
Nails.
that
9 Inch Nails. Gotcha. Is that what you're talking? Yeah, 9 Inch Nails. I didn't see you wrote it. I didn't know what we were talking about. 9 Inch Nails? Honestly, I got nothing good or bad to say about them. I never really listened to them. I know of them. I know songs.
Of the heroes in
Never
the
really
Marvel
listened to them.
recently, I'm sure
When
you've
9
heard
Inch Nails was
something
out,
that travels fast.
I feel like I was into 311, Sublime, Offspring. I listen to that kind of music. Not that 9 Inch Nails is bad or anything. I feel like around the time 9 Inch Nails was popular, that's who I listened to. I could be wrong with the timeline, but I feel like that's who was popular at that time that I listened to. More so Sublime and Offspring. I was very into Sublime and Offspring. I also listened to a lot of rap. When I was younger, I don't listen to any rap nowadays. Nothing against it. I just feel like older rap was way better.
The types of
But
creatures, I do not know.
I basically listen to a lot of
Mostly do
Offspring.
business and just know that there's some
Sublime,
bullshit going
Weird
on.
Al. I've always been a fan of Weird Al. I told you guys I'm going to a concert in the summer. Weird Al concert in the summer. Lifetime fan of Weird Al.
He'd be the one to talk to.
Sorry, what was his name?
Hearus.
I like the rendition of The Day the World Went Away. I'm a 90s alt rock guy, but I love Tool, not so much 9 Inch Nails. Tool, another one, never really huge fan, but I know their music and stuff. One of my friends was obsessed with Tool, so I heard their music often.
Truly.
He was like, it was probably like his #1 band ever. And it was in the 90s. It was in like early 2000s, late 90s.
And since we are about to risk our lives,
Make a persuasion.
Yes, happily.
Persuasion roll, everybody.
It's
19 likes away from bonus time. We got 20 minutes left.
He gives you this
We have almost as many minutes as we need likes. Do we get there? Probably not, but we might. I have hope. But we're drinking. Who wants this? Plenty against today's rap.
Let us sit as it was a gift.
Yeah, quote rap. Yeah, like I don't want to rag on it because honestly, I don't listen to it enough, if ever, to even give my opinion. It'd be like not watching a movie and saying I hate it, but I don't listen to it because it's so different than the rap I grew up with. Like I grew up with Snoop and Dre.
Let me take care of it. I'll pour
Like
everyone a
the
glass.
Eminem at the beginning of his career.
I
They
took
all
my
like
empty
Will
water flask
Smith
that I ended up
was
with
rapping
and
when I grew up.
am
Like Will
smiling
Smith
and
wasn't even an
pouring,
actor when I grew up. He was
glasses
a
and
rapper
squirting a little bit here and
when I
there.
knew
To
him
just play a little
before
bit
he
on
was
the
an
food.
actor.
I thought we could accompany
So
our
I had Will Smith's album in the early I think it was the early 90s, might have been late 80s, but I had Will Smith's first album.
At the sound.
Like they had the Nightmare on Elm Street. There was a nightmare, but on my street.
However you do.
I loved Will Smith's Nightmare on My
All right,
Street
so
song.
Go ahead and make us. Make a sleight of hand check.
Like, remember when Will Smith was more a musician? I don't know how many of you do, but he had like so many hits. Getting Jiggy with it.
Inspiration dice
Like,
D8?
Yep, you add a D8 to it.
Imagine right now Will Smith coming out with Get Jiggy with it.
Correct.
I mean, especially after the slap heard around the world. Tupac, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Notorious B.I.G. Like the beginning of Diddy's career. I used to like when Notorious B.I.G. got Diddy and what was his name? Mace. Do you guys remember Mace? Mace.
You switch over to one of the
Mace.
from the drinks.
I know Diddy is a horrible person and all that. But when Notorious B.I.G. got Mace and Diddy and that whole crew together, there was a girl too. Who was the girl? There was a girl that was in their crew. When they had, like, when they were at their peak, they were great. I can't remember. Who was the girl? There was a girl that used to sing in that group when that really popular album came out in, like, the late, or like mid-90s, early, or maybe late 90s.
It has been.
This is excellent.
Tastes like 2 buck chuck.
Things parents just didn't understand by things parents just didn't understand. He was like the greatest non-cursing rapper ever. Well, I mean not ever, but like at the time he was like known for being like subtle rap without cursing or violence. Pac, Eminem, Nas was great. Biggie, Jay-Z, Outkast, 3 6 Mafia, DMX. I kid you not. I feel bad now. DMX was one of my favorites. DMX to this day, I still jog listening to DMX. DMX is one of my favorite. The Rough Riders and everything.
While we take a rest, can I
Sticky Fingers.
Hear us?
You can as well. So while you guys taking a short rest, you're able to use any of your hit dice.
DMX, I love DMX though.
We don't naturally heal.
Oh.
And
that is your natural healing.
Even
the continuation,
I
Rob.
was
Oh my God, what's his name?
And it goes a little something like
Ja Rule. I actually really like Ja Rule. I thought Ja Rule was good.
Make you feel real good. Oh, I feel so. No, wait, you get an extra
I feel good.
D6 roll on your.
on your.
Yeah, and any hit dice.
Named my son after DMX. It could probably go harder than that, but that's just without thinking. Yo, that DMX Jet Li movie. I was just gonna say. We talked about this before, but the DMX Jet Li movie, and then DMX, I'm pretty sure, came out with a Steven Seagal movie. I don't know what it is. I love me DMX. Probably top 10 as far as like rap and stuff goes. Probably top 10. Like I said, I last year when I was running, I had 3 DMX songs on my jogging playlist on repeat.
Secondary
I would play them all the time. I love DMX. He's probably the one guy from back in that day that I had on my current playlist.
I've tagged along.
No.
All right, Rusty, you going with it?
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, knock.
All right.
The whole group.
Fat Joe and that group. No Limit was Fat Joe in that group. Named my son after DMX. Mary J was great.
Dwarf opens
ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. TLC. I listened to TLC. They were good. Not as high on my list, but TLC was great. They were New Year's Eve. TLC did like a 10-minute montage of all their greatest songs on New Year's Rockin' Eve that just passed like a month ago. I was like, holy shit, TLC still. Well, you know, they're missing one of the members, but they were great. I thought they did great.
All right.
I think Ja Rule was there too. I'm pretty sure Ja Rule was there. There was a Fat Joe. Fat Joe was there too. It was Ja Rule, Fat Joe. There was a bunch of other people. TLC. They all did like a show on one of the channels on New Year's Eve.
At least 5 or 6.
What monsters have you been dealing?
Oh, terrible kinds. Yes. He starts like rubbing his
Okay,
chin
fam, I gotta run back into Pizza Land. Ninja Master. One last swig for Ninja Master. We're gonna have more to go, but we're halfway through. Bonus time, everybody. Swig for Ninja. I won't be back out till after the stream ends, so hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you in the comments. To Ninja Master, everybody.
Some kind of ball of screaming green limbs. Slimes and oozes that would mutate and change color rapidly before seeming to dissolve on their own.
Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper is here. Salt and pepper's good. I love them.
If you will, aye.
Not just on food.
It sounds more like some type of.
Who remembers Stay Tuned?
Undead per se.
Who remembers the movie Stay Tuned with John Ritter? Where at the end they did the whole start me up, you gotta start me up. With salt and pepper.
That had swollen and sprouted
I freaking love
eyes and
that.
all across his body.
Stay Tuned. I watch it all the time. I kid you not. At least once a year, I watch the movie Stay Tuned with John Ritter. And Salt and Pepper are glorious.
Thankfully, they live far beneath the mountains.
We're at the New Year's thing too, I think. So many of the people were mentioning we're at the New Year's that just passed.
Awful, covered form. It was terrifying, and the smell.
Smoking on hay. Critical conflict, or was it with KS? Critical conflict. That's one I'm not as familiar with.
Weirdest thing. Anyway.
Exhibit, Method Man, Onyx, No More. So many I'm going to have to break out the old playlist. Everything Lace Up is saying I listen to. Critical conflict. I honestly, it's not ringing a bell.
He steps onto his back leg.
It's Stay Tuned, the movie about getting stuck in the satellite TV. It is correct, my friend.
I'm really.
Oh my God! Slam, tag team, slam, That was like so major at the time.
Lines very well, yes?
Let the boys be boys. Slam.
Is there?
That was like majorly huge.
Asking you to draw us a map. Are there any?
I remember tag team,
or
back again.
directions that we should
Check it,
avoid,
direct it. Let's begin.
particularly
Body on, body people. Let
towards?
me hear some noise.
That we should look for in terms of traps or tricks or.
Not within our minds. They're usually well guarded. They were.
Also, do you have a map?
Of the mines, I do.
House of Pain, they were good.
I'll take that.
Jump. Everybody jump. They had like 2 or 3 ones that I listened to on repeat. They were good. House of Pain.
Hands it over to you.
They were like the Boston guys, because I was a big Boston fan, especially in high school and college. I was a major. I'm still a massive Boston Celtics fan, but in high school and college, I was a bigger Red Sox fan.
Beasties coming through, so we're gonna have
And
to recarve portions of the mines.
we would listen to them because they were Boston guys, and I mean it was good music.
But that at least is what we're currently working with. There is a subterranean level as well. We have an elevator inside.
Honestly, bit surprised nobody said Gangsta Pat.
But
Is there a particular?
I don't know that one
map
either.
that,
Gangsta Pat, I don't know who that is. Dr. Green Thumb, don't know. Vanilla Ice. I enjoyed Vanilla Ice later in life. I think he's great in That's My Boy.
We noticed the
Very underappreciated movie that people rag on. That's My Boy with Adam Sandler, Andy Samberg, and Vanilla Ice. Even
very odd.
Willis
Is there any connection
from Different Strokes is in that movie. What you talking about, Willis?
No,
he's in that movie, working with Vanilla Ice at ice skating. I like Vanilla Ice because he makes fun of himself. He literally was working at a roller skating ring, selling pizza, and That's My Boy as Vanilla Ice. And he still had his 5.0. Still had his 5.0.
Of what I've seen.
Harris, do you know if there's any other entrances into the mine?
Heyo, the dude JB. You, my friend, are gonna get this interesting concoction. I have a beer here. I'm gonna pour in a little bit of Gatorade just to be ridiculous and mix it up, and you're getting a swig to the dude JB, the first moderator. Kind of. Well, I mean, he was here long ago in a galaxy far, far away. To the dude JB.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fine dwarven study.
Before we go, what's
Strong ale.
Finest of military classes.
That actually is very interesting. I like that
I had a
taste.
cousin who was once a carver. Raised in there, his whole
I
family
had a
brought him up
cousin
in
that was a
side.
carver.
Military up in training every day. Couldn't come out and play with the rest of us. I felt bad for him, but he grew up to be a right nasty dwarf. Hey.
How tall is Matt Mercer? Totally random question. How tall is Matt Mercer? He looks like the way they have him, like there. He looks like he'd be a really tall dude. If I feel like it's got to be like the camera or something, because I've never really thought of it before. But right there, he looks like he'd be like 6'3". I'm giving him like right there. I don't think he's that tall, but he looks like he's like 6'2", 6'3" there.
He had parents. We were related.
The dude, Dr. Green Thumb, is a Cypress Hill. Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about. My bad.
Yes, Laura.
Cypress Hill we used to listen to a lot. Yeah, I just wasn't thinking songs. My bad. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Oh, so he's like my height. I'm 5'11". He's literally my height. Like, I don't know why, but there he looks like a really tall dude. Like Marisha too. Like, look at Marisha's. Everyone's like below. Marisha is. I think Marisha just sits up real straight or perches. But Marisha looks really tall. Matt looks really tall. It's just the way the camera is, I guess.
Oh, one last question.
What does that have to be last year?
Yeah, I'm about 5'11".
Visitors too often up here in my booth.
You You should come drink with us at the tavern.
Oh, well, I have to stay here.
Oh.
Work, at least for the next 6 hours.
I like how
I'm gonna have some dried
like
fruits.
the
got some meats
difference
inside,
between
got
Marisha's characters
2 chairs and
to me is the most noticeable so far out of everything we've seen. Like I'm used to Marisha being like real like in your face like I mean that's what Bo is. But Keyleth, I've said it before, but now seeing it like
Also,
in
turn the mics a
campaign
bit loud.
as opposed to the animated show, Marisha is so
Forget
different.
That. You heard nothing. It's a strange echo in the car.
Being Keyleth over Bo, which obviously makes sense. It's just I needed to see it at, like this as opposed to
when I'm not busy.
the animated.
But when I'm not busy, you're welcome to come by.
Travis is just tall. Yeah, I've which is funny because Travis, the way he's slumping, it looks like Liam's taller and he's almost the same height as Laura half the time. It looks like he just slumps and slouches a lot.
Do the wink thing you do.
I already did.
You did it already. She's good at winking.
I saw it was a good wink.
Yes.
It was a mighty good wink. They sit tall.
That might be
tiny dancers. I saw tall dancers. I saw
the wink, I think.
tiny dancers. Oh, like a good posture. Dancers have good posture, I guess.
Back to the tavern.
I typically have really good posture. My whole life I've had pretty good posture.
Yeah.
But as I start drinking, and I'm not kidding you, I've been sitting in this chair since 11:30 this afternoon.
West Country.
So I'm going on 9 hours sitting in this chair. Once I'm in a chair for 9 hours and I'm drinking, I start slumping. Even though I still am probably relatively posturous. Talzin's height can't be calculated. It's been said that Sam is second tallest in the class. Interesting. I mean, based on sitting, it looks like Orion is the shortest and Sam is right there with him. Based on the way it looks right here. Like if I had to guess, I would think Sam was the shortest. Maybe next to Laura. Laura looks the shortest. But the top row is zoomed in more. But Sam looks really short, like the way it is.
Cross plane.
Cross realm.
And I tell them what happened again.
The measurements for Tal have been lost to the ages.
Yes, I remember.
Nearly arrested, shot.
Just like his age, Tal's height can't be calculated. Anyways, see y'all in a few dozen episodes. The dude, JB, you're already out. I have to see what the dude said. 5'11". I will be back after episode 30-ish. LOL, def not gonna suffer through the early ones. But yes, I'm still alive. So it's a choice. I was gonna say, what happened, dude? You busy or something? Just a choice to not suffer through the first couple dozen. So to the dude, I'm getting better and I'll be okay soon. Bye, Ninja. I mean, Ninja.
As I do often.
Travis is 6'4". To the dude, JB, one last chug. Have a good night. It was good seeing you, my friend.
Let's go find them.
All right.
So wait, I mean, it seems like they really don't want you in their
Sam
door.
slouches,
Seems
slumps
like
a
very
lot.
non-guarded.
I mean, yeah,
So
look at him
what's
right
our
now.
plan? Well, it was
Sam
nighttime,
looks
so
like
maybe-
he is the size of
We'll
Scanlan, the way he
We'll try
sits.
it again, except we're going to watch this time. It'll be fun.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. 5 minutes left, everybody. I don't think we're hitting double bonus time. We need 19 likes. We've needed 19 likes since we started. But hey, we hit 56, and we got to bonus time 1. I didn't expect anything crazy.
We have no fucking idea
So,
what time it is.
5 more minutes.
Because we usually use the sun.
Anybody new, let me know. You'll get to finish this beverage.
He reaches over and grabs this kind of really awesomely intricate piece of clockwork on his desk. It's this like brass cylindrical piece. As he pulls out, you hear this and springs and things making strange whirring sounds. Oh, I reckon it's about 2 hours from sunset.
Fring. I like Matt's sound effects.
Store's open at the moment.
Better question.
As far as I know, aye.
All right.
Depending on the store.
How much time do we have left?
What did the dude? Is it? I think it goes Travis, Sam, Matt, Marisha, Liam, Laura, Ashley.
Bye.
Tal's height can't be calculated. Did dude say he wasn't doing? Oh no, that's right. That's right. I'm doing better. Why? Why did the dude say he's getting better? Did something happen? Hey, yo. I'll be back. But I'm alive. Why did the dude say I'm getting better? What happened to the dude? Did I forget something?
I gotta get rid of this stuff. It's been in here.
I
just checked your inventory for that.
I read all his comments. I feel like the dude is sick or something. Did he say he was sick last time or something? Did he get injured at work? I'm like kind of remembering something, but I don't know 100%.
The mildly rotted turkey leg.
The moldy rotted turkey
The
leg.
remainder
Delicious.
of what was once meat now is slush slawing off the bone as it slams across the stone floor.
Matt is a sound effects master. Agreed, Carrie.
Yeah, those are the best parts.
Carrie, I love that you've been so vocal in the chat. I love when new people jump in and are vocal. We always like adding people to the family, and you are phenomenal.
Even where it was.
Before he does that, I cast presence.
If no one new comes in, Carrie, you're getting this final
I
swig.
hand him a parchment and
I know you've had a lot already, or I've had a lot in your honor, but you have impressed me with your commenting.
All right.
How
He
many
takes it.
pages does that scroll?
I have
Is
like
it endless?
I made like 15 tickets.
Jester, be surprising Laura. Jester, be surprising Laura.
More often, and he's like, thanks.
Remember, Dragonborn, we're good.
Right.
Remember, Dragonborn, we're good.
Thank you.
This has been great fun. I was like, this has been a great fun. I said it wrong. It's my bad. I'm happy you had fun. We usually always do.
We have time.
I feel like that is why we've built our little family. We get a little sloshed by the end of things. I mean, I'm good. I'm good. Counting this beer, I've had this counting this. It's 5 beverages, but over the course of 3 hours, that's like going to a bar with some friends. To me, that's like the equivalent. When I go to a bar with friends, I have at least a beer every 30 or 40 minutes and a shot. I usually have a beer and a shot easily every 30 or 40 minutes. So to have 5 beers in 3 hours, that's like light work for me. So as you get, usually we're smoking and eating edibles and all sorts of stuff.
Slightly domed with these
sloppy chat. Yeah, clever. I mean, but it's intentional. I feel like just sitting there reading and listening and stuff. I do a different kind of live stream, I feel like, but I think we have fun.
Sigils carved into the stonework that surrounds the exterior of the lawn.
Those things.
Oh, actually, yeah. Okay.
Can we look
Before I turn
around
into a
and see
scroll.
if there's any way to a bell to ring that's outside of that area?
Go make a perception check.
Make a perception check. This is it, guys. We're at the final minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Yeah, please do.
Lots of memes and me singing for a PC. I think the dude is still just getting his shit back together since the fire last year, but not sure if there has been more going on. I'm gonna have to hit him up and see what's up. It's been a while. He jumps in occasionally, but I haven't really talked to him, like privately talked to him. We used to talk all the time, me and him. Like
This looks like a lawn.
I feel like
well-framed.
I talk to Michael more than anybody at this point. No, you know, nothing personal. I feel like me and Michael just talk a
nature
lot.
check to see what light
Like
source
privately,
is
not
making
like
all this grass
on
grow, or
Discord.
is it
Well, in
growing?
Discord,
Nature check
but
required,
privately.
There is no light source other than the green rocks that generally permeate the interior of Kraghammer to give its kind of strange luminescent atmosphere. This kind of dull red glow that's around the entire city. Other than a couple of sparks of lantern light.
I mean, I talked to Neil, and I drink with Neil. Me and Neil used to go to movies every week and drink like at least once or twice a week. Neil, are you still there, by the way? Because Neil, if you are, I heard Companion is crazy. Maybe we'll go check out a movie this weekend or something. Before I start my radical transformation, maybe we'll go catch a movie.
Before you do anything, just try and walk.
Almost like a beechwood light.
We could even go this Sunday. There's no football this Sunday. There's a 1 week break before the Super Bowl, which is next week.
Knock on it.
Great. Sorry, Krog.
We're pausing right there. I literally saw they were going to knock on a door, and I'm like, that sounds like the place to stop, and we're already past 30 minutes. So, Neil, if you are still out there, like I said, here's the deal, everybody. This Sunday, football's over. The regular season of football's over. I always tell you guys, when September and October hit, that's when football starts. life gets so chaotic because I am a major, massive, ridiculous football fan, and I got to watch every minute of every game. And there's like Monday night football, Sunday night football, Thursday and Saturday. Like at a point, it becomes more than half the week. At one point, there is Sunday all day, Monday night, Thursday night, Saturday, half the day. And I watch every minute of every game, even though like I'm a New Orleans Saints fan. I watch everything. I'm just a massive football fan. I love the sport. I have been like that for 20 years, maybe more. But football season is over. There's one game left in my mind. I know the Pro Bowl is this week. I don't watch the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl, I used to watch it, and then it just got more and more ridiculous over the years. I still would watch it on occasion. The last like 3 years, I haven't even watched the Pro Bowl. It's just like pointless. There's nothing, like at least in baseball, the All-Star game has like an effect. Like you get like a home field advantage or something like that. But in football, the Pro Bowl is just like a game that people just lackadaisically play, and I think it's ridiculous and useless. So I stopped watching it, and that means this Sunday is wide open. So that being said, maybe I'll go out and party my ass off and go see a movie with Neil if he's around. I'll text him because he doesn't seem like he's in the chat anymore. And then I'm going to start my radical transformation. You guys will see videos this week. I promise you. I'm going to edit up Severance. If you guys are into Severance, I'm going to edit up Severance. Episode 3 came out today. So I'm going to edit up episode 3 of season 2 of Severance. 1 and 2 are already up on YouTube, full on Patreon. Starting Schitt's Creek this week. Warehouse 13. We're finishing up Eureka and Doctor Who season 5. All these other stuff. Tons of stuff on Patreon. There's Neil. So Neil, you do anything tomorrow or Sunday? Maybe we'll go check out Companion or something. Went for a cig. Oh, I just happened to talk about you at the 1 5-minute break you took. I want calorie counts. That's a clever name. Clever. I'm not kidding you. I'm going to fast. Fasting means all I'm going to drink is water and vitamins for the first like couple days. I don't know how long I'm going to go with it, depending on how I feel. I used to do this all the time when I was younger, just so you guys know. I know some people are going to say that's not safe, but it's totally safe. I've done it like a dozen times in my life, and I've always gotten in really good shape and felt great and was healthy. But I usually go anywhere from 3 to 4 days to a week or 2 with zero food. I know that sounds crazy, but look it up. You could do it. I've talked to you guys about this in previous years. So that being said, I don't know how long I'm going to go because as you get older, it obviously does get harder to do. But I'm going to do at least 3 or 4 days where I literally eat nothing. I'm just going to drink water, tea, and take vitamins. And then I'm going to start running and lifting hardcore. By the 3rd or 4th day, your body starts going through ketosis, and then you could pretty much start eating. And when I do start eating, I'm going to eat like a very restricted diet of high protein and vegetables and stuff like that. So you ducking high, I'm about it. You ducking high. So the point being, Clever, I will do a calorie count, but I won't have any calories for the first couple days because I won't be eating. Water has no calories, obviously, and the vitamins I have no calories. So like I said, last time I did this, I didn't expect myself to push myself so hard where I would get in the greatest shape I've ever been. And I wished I recorded it. So maybe this time I won't do it. And I'll look like a fat bastard. And I will just be like, all right, week 2, I gave up and we're going to drink this entire case of beer. But I feel like if I was as motivated last year to do it and I didn't even record it, I feel like showing results to people and doing it will motivate me even more to be strict and stay to the program. Shock your system into clutching onto every calorie it can get. Pretty much, yes. If you fast for 3 or 4 days to a week, your body goes through ketosis. You end up like detoxing yourself to a certain extent, and then you don't want to do it too long. Me and Michael talked about this. You don't want to do it too long because then you start tapping into muscle. And you want to use your fat, so to speak, to build more muscle and to get, I just spilled shit all over. You want to somewhat, like, if you do it right, like if I do it the way I'm saying, most of your fat will convert into muscle and you'll get more jacked. Last time, I didn't do what I'm saying, and I literally just started running like 3 to 5 miles a day and didn't lift and like fasted for like 2 weeks, and I got like emaciatedly skinny for my normal body type. So that being said, I'm not doing that this year because when I did it last year, I thought I was in the greatest shape of my life. And a lot of people that I see on a daily basis were like, "Are you all right? You look like you're sick." And I'm like, "No, I just have been dieting and running and lifting and working out and stuff." And they were like, "Yeah, you lost so much weight. You actually look like something's wrong." Like somebody actually was like, "Did you have cancer?" Like, I didn't want to say anything, but did you get cancer? Because you literally dropped like 50 or 60 pounds. I go, "Yeah, I did it by fasting and working out and stuff." And then I was like, "All right, this is clearly not the way I should go." So this time I'm incorporating way more lifting into it, and I'm not going to fast nearly as long, and we'll see what happens. But you're going to see it with me. You're going to see it with me, whether I do it on a live stream and you see me, or I do a video separately, but we're going to do it. And if any of you want to, like, on your own join in with me, I'll tell you what I'm doing. You could do it with me. You could show your results as well, but one way or another, I'm getting it done. There's no magic special way. That makes absolutely no sense to me. If you turn more calories than you eat, you burn, you should store fat. That makes no sense. If you turn more calories, I'm assuming you mean eat. If you eat more calories, oh, no. If you, burn. If you burn more calories than you eat, you burn your stored fat. Yeah, but it's very, I literally spent 20 years researching all of this. Like, you'll see, by the end of everything, you'll see that I'm right. You have to burn, you have to do what I'm saying to put your body in the right state to do it properly. I agree what you're saying. What you're saying is not wrong. But to start properly, you have to do what I'm doing to, like, basically reset your body. I'm basically going to reset, because all I've been doing since I got out of the hospital, which was like, November? I think it was the beginning of November. I got out of the hospital. Since November, I have done nothing but eat garbage and drink beer and party and watch football. And I've literally put on like 30, 40 pounds. So I've got to basically reset my body. And how do you do that? You fast, you detox, and then you start fresh. But like I said, I don't want to lose too much weight, because then you could start lifting weights, eat healthy, and you'll start like kind of turning the mass into muscle. Very similar, if you guys watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, how Mac did it. If you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Mac, the actor in real life, bulked up. He got fat, legitimately fat. Like, he did a whole season where they were like, it's Fat Mac. And he had a giant gut, and it was real. He got like fat, but he was still like muscular, but he like packed on like 50, 60 pounds of fat. And I've literally watched videos on him. You could go check it out. Go on YouTube or whatever. He's got videos. He talks about it all the time in interviews. He literally was like, I did it intentionally for the season to be Fat Mac. But part of it was planning for the future, where he's like, I knew if I packed on tons of mass. And it's funny because even in the show, he says, I'm bulking up, and everyone's like, you're not bulking up, you're fat. But if you put on tons of mass and you lift weights and stuff, you will be able to convert that into muscular mass easier. And he does it. And if you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia, he went from this muscular fat guy to like this jacked, shredded monster. So I'm basically going to do what Mac did in Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And I know I could do it because I've done things like this before. I just didn't do it the same way he did it. I did different things for different reasons. So that being said, I know what I'm talking about. You'll see the results, I promise. Yeah, I mean, if I'm wrong, you'll see that I didn't do what I said. But everything I just said, mark my words, it is the last day of January. It's January 31st, the final day of the month of January. mark my words, by St. Patrick's Day, which is in a month and a half, by St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to drop at least 30 pounds and be probably in the best shape of my life or close to it. It'll happen, I promise you. And like I said, if you want pointers or whatever, just ask me and I'll tell you. I love bread as well, but low-calorie diets and going into ketosis burns your fat, deposits faster, and also fills you up for longer and you are not hungry as much. Very correct. And like I said, I'm not doing keto. Like, I want my body to go through ketosis to reset myself. But I'm not going to do the keto diet, just so you guys know. I know what the keto diet is. Nothing's wrong with the keto diet. I just want to bulk up on top of losing weight because I'm going to run and lift weights, but also eat tons of meat and protein and stuff like that. But like, lean meat, stuff like that. You'll say, I'll tell you step by step. As we go through, I'm literally going to film it. So like I'm going to do videos like every day or every other day or something like that. You're going to see firsthand that I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Workout plan, take 1. I'm not saying you don't, Clever. What you said did make sense. I agree with a lot, if not all of what you said. I just think you misunderstood me because you think I was going to be doing keto or something. I'm not doing that. But hard to maintain long-term. I did it for 10 months once. That's what I'm saying. You guys saw I did it last year. You literally saw I did a variation of what I'm saying last year. I didn't do the bulking up muscular thing, but I did a variation of what I'm saying. And within like 4 months, I lost all of it by choice. Like I willingly chose. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to drink and eat and be a fat pig. And then I gained like 50 pounds. So it's like I willingly knew what I was doing. It's not like, oh my God, what happened? How did this happen? Like I knew what I was doing. But I also do this all the time. Like throughout my life, I've probably done this like 20 times. Carrie M, you have a glorious night. I was going to get Coco. I just felt her. Where'd you go? I was going to pick up Coco and say goodnight, but I don't know where she went. Coco, where'd you go? Coco. 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 Oh, she went under the bed. She like rubbed against my leg and then split. Well, I was gonna pick up Coco and say goodnight, but you can't even have carrots. Yeah, it's really... My sister did keto for a while. I'm not about the keto diet. I like resetting my body, doing a form of ketosis, but I basically... Up to 20 grams of carbs, mostly meats and veggies, but super restrictive on the carb intake. Yeah, see, I don't do that. I'll eat less carbs, but I run a lot. So I want the carbs to run. What happens is when I do low carb diets, I run a lot and I get emaciatedly skinny. And I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to do like low carb. I'm going to eat less carbs. Like I'm not going to drink beer, and I'm going to eat healthier forms of carbs, but I'm not going to do a low carb diet. I'm basically going to do an ultra high protein diet and incorporate carbs into it. But yeah, like I hate low carb diets, not even because I'm into carbs. I just hate how little carbs you could have. But a lot of people that do low carb diets don't like cardio. I actually love doing cardio. I love going out and running. Like I'm a runner. I've been a runner since middle school. I've done track and cross country my whole life. So I do love cardio. What can I have? No, that was the joke. Jays, I know what I'm talking about. Diet plan take. Oh. I want my burritos, my bread. That's about it. Yeah, see in moderation, you could do it, but then you'd have to run and lift a lot of weights. And you'd have to have like meaty burritos. You definitely got, I found out over the years, literally after 25 years of lifting weights, I found out my biggest mistake in the beginning was I would lift weights every day for hours and hours. My biggest mistake was I lifted too much and I didn't eat enough protein. I would diet and then go to the gym and lift weights for like 3 or 4 hours. And I was like, why am I not putting on muscle? And I would do this for years. And people were like, what are you eating? Like guys that knew what they were doing back in the day. And I'd be like, and I tell them what I eat, and they go, dude, you're not eating enough. You can't go to the gym and lift for 3 or 4 hours and then have like a 1,000 calorie a day diet. Like, it ain't gonna happen. And then when I started understanding more and learning more, I'm like, all right, you gotta eat more, but eat the right things. As long as you're working out, it'll work out. If that makes sense. Either way, I'm going on a rant. You had me at meaty burritos. Yeah, just have a lot of meaty burritos. I used to do that all the time. When I would lift weights, I would go to Taco Bell and get double steak. I would get double meat steak quesadillas and I would buy my own avocado, like fresh avocado, and like make a giant double steak quesadilla with avocados. And I would house like 2 of them with double meat. But I would lift weights and run and shit, and I never got fat. It was just like I had carbs, but I also had mostly like a double steak quesadilla from Taco Bell is like 50 grams of protein. It's also a lot of carbs, but if you're running, you burn the carbs off and you need the carbs to run. And the avocado is like healthy fat. So you want healthy fat. But either way, believe me, Jay knows a lot about this stuff. I don't mind running a little. We'll talk about it. If you guys, like I said, as we progress, we'll talk about it. On top of doing this, I know I just talked about 20 minutes of dieting during Critical Role, but everybody, this was a great first live stream. I just wanted to fill you guys in on what's going on the channel and where we're going from here, because the new year did start relatively recently. So I'm saying goodnight to everybody. But first off, who gets this last chug? I'm 7 minutes behind. I hear each beer equals to a pork chop. Ninja is in the chat on a backup account. All right. Who was I supposed to drink this for? I feel like I was supposed to drink this for somebody. If not, I'm just going to pick somebody at random. Clever, because you seem interested in all this. I pick you. I pick you, Pokemon. Too clever name I made. We're chugging the rest of this and then we're out, everybody. So I just keep spilling it all over. As it runs down my face because I'm a pig. It's Vox O'Clock and Clever. Yeah, honestly, I should have said that's to Clever, because it's going to be Vox O'Clock. The YouTube video from now on, Vox O'Clock. We have Rogue, Dark Wolf, clever name I made, Veroji, Michael, Lesapaki, and the Dude JB. All 4 showed up today. All 4 my moderators. I love you all. You do a great job. We have Ninja Master. We had Star. We have Kerry M. Great to have you in the chat as well. M. Gormley, my good friend Neil. Marion Ravenwood showed up. We had Emily Mary, who won the number guessing game. Holly Mac 79. Who else? Colvin. I have Colvin here. Ninja Master, I already said, but that's a different Ninja Master name. There was a lot of different Michael names. Daniel O'Day. The Goat Doctor. I don't know how I didn't see Daniel O'Day. I must have been really focused on the show, but I totally missed Daniel O'Day in the chat. And Patricia. Patricia and Daniel O'Day, I am very sorry. I never said what's up. I missed you. And Daniel O'Day's here a lot. I don't know how. Maybe I thought I said hi. Amy France, David France. If I missed you, write down below, because that's as far back as the stream will let me go. Shane Barron. I did see Shane Barron a couple times. All right, everybody. We will see you next Friday to finish episode 2. And is it Friday yet? Is it Friday yet? I forget which button. I always forget which button to hit first.